great introductions for people who have more credentials than saying. Basically, yeah, you guys are so good at this game. I want to see what you guys are cooking. I really would love to see.
Hell yeah, dude. I think we both love this game. I don't want to speak for the both of us, but this game is sick. There's a lot of schnasty movement, and we're gonna try to show that off. I think a lot of the stuff that we're gonna be showing off here specifically isn't necessarily the main categories of the speedrun of the game, but more so custom content. So, Atius, go ahead.
Yes. So, so we're going to be starting with a level pack, which will consist of very traditional kind of levels. Get to the finish line as fast as you can, typical. Just so we get a taste for the game and understanding. And Kaz and I are going to sort of swap control of the game, so we do different parts of the showcase. So we'll be seeing other one-off custom levels later and a race at the end with a randomizer. So,
oh yes,
yeah, it's pretty hype. Very excited, and I think we should just get into it. We'll explain more about the game as we go.
Yep.
So I think if we're ready to start, I can give a countdown.
Yeah, you can give a countdown.
All right. 3, 2, 1, start.
Good luck.
Let's go.
Thank you. So,
all right.
Go. If you want to go with the basics real quick.
Yeah, sure. So, I guess the basic rundown of how controls work in this game. It's kind of like Smash Melee, if you played that. There's wave dashing in that game. Melee stole the term wave dashing from more legitimate fighting games. But it's the concept is basically air dashing or air dodging into the ground. In this game, when you do that and you jump, you actually go faster than you would normally if you're just walking along the ground. So the basic movement is a lot of dashing and jumping. There's some extra stuff, including Shine, which borrows from Fox and Smash Bros. Shine allows you to stall and break stuff and reflect bullets, that kind of stuff. And there's also ledge dashing, which is very confusing if you play Melee, because ledge dashing is dashing onto a ledge, and here we dash off of the ledge. But basically, you can dash into the side of a platform, and you can clip it, and it'll give you a speed boost. Depending on what kind of timing and angle you get a different kind of speed boost. And you can tell by the spark color. If you get white sparks, that's pretty fast. If you get black sparks, it's really fast. We call that a black dash or a white dash, but it's really hard to tell on these levels because they all have black backgrounds, so you can't see the black dashes very well. Albin, or ATS here, is playing on unlocked angles. There's 2 angle schemes, and unlocked lets you move probably a little more granularly, you might say. Mm-hmm. There are more angles available to you, and it's also maybe a little more fluid because there's not less friction, is there? It's just a weird angle thing.
Yeah, exactly. If you get a more shallow angle on the ground, you can slide for longer and so on.
Yeah, exactly. So we're actually going to show off different angle schemes. ATS here is a cheater. That's why he uses unlocked angles. And I'm going to use locked angles, which is, it's more consistent, but you're kind of capped as far as more complicated strategies go for trying to speedrun individual levels. Like a lot of the records on the main game for levels are probably going to be unlocked just because there's more things you can do. There's skips that you can access that you couldn't unlocked, for example, just because of weird dash angles that you couldn't otherwise reach. So locked is more consistent, but there's certain limiting factors for your movement. That's the basic rundown. There you go.
I can't believe just like Melee, there's controller discourse in this game as well.
Oh, there totally is, yeah. I'm probably the most scuffed controller user. I use a Mayflash adapter with a Wii Classic Pro controller plugged into it. You heard that right, a Wii controller. What do you use, ATS? What do you use right now?
This is a Nintendo Switch Pro controller.
Oh, okay, yeah. The reason why I have a Wii controller is because it has a gated stick, which means there's like, it's like an octagon shape. And I use locked angles, so it helps with my aim a little bit. And I also like that the fact that there's the triggers are really shallow. Because look, if you want to play this game is sick. By the way, it's on sale for literally $1 right now. So
this game is $1.
This game is literally $1. It's normally $5 and it's off 80%. So go do that, while you're listening to me talk about this, please. And then I like the shoulders being really really shallow, because if you play this game, you don't want to burn out your finger tendons. You're going to be dashing a lot with the shoulders probably. You can play on keyboard if you want. That's totally legit, but you definitely get some finger adjust. Oh, look, check out this level. Look at him schmoove across all these different
It's just so satisfying.
Yeah, this level's called Sullen Increments, and points to the first person who can guess why that's the name.
Yeah. Do you want to start talking about, I guess, custom levels and stuff? Like what? I guess we should explain what this pack is.
Right. Yeah. I can give a brief explanation. So.
Sure.
This is called Black Sky. It's that's my wall right there. I need to get that. So talking while playing, right? So it's a sort of like a inspiration from the main game's final world called Dark Sky. Hence the name, and also the theme, the black background. It's the final world of the game, so it contains the hardest levels. And this is like sort of what if we had 50 levels at the end instead of only 6, right? There's only 6 in the base game.
Right. Yeah, this whole level pack I actually created all by my lonesome. This was my 3rd level pack. I'm a big fan of creating levels in this game. It's really satisfying. And I'll talk about it more later, but the editor is pretty fleshed out for some indie game made by basically one person. That one person made, all of the logic for the auto tiling in the level editor, all of the weird logic gate stuff. There's wiring in this game. You can hook things up at like a computer, basically, which I will show some crazy levels off later that show that. So yeah, the concept basically is like, what if Dark Sky had a bunch of levels? A lot of the worlds in the main playthrough are kind of themed around abilities that you unlock, so they introduce new concepts as you play through it. They show you new things that you can do, whereas the final world is just kind of a really flowy, really fun to play, very fluid kind of set of levels. So I wanted to make a level set that was kind of did that kind of thing. Oh,
the next
sorry.
level's down here because there was a bug fix at one point, so number 15 is at the bottom.
Yeah, my bad. There's a weird thing. So all the levels you can export from this game through the editor to Steam Workshop. That's how all the files are hosted and how they get re-imported into the game if you download them. You have to subscribe to the Workshop item. And the way that you can subscribe to a level pack is by clicking the subscribe to all button, which unfortunately, when it goes back into your game, it sorts everything by the creation date of the file. Don't ask. I think it's a Steam thing. Steam's just really bizarre.
It's the Steam thing, honestly.
Yeah, so I had to fix a couple levels later on, which means that they're out of order when you subscribe to all now. So just an unfortunate side effect. So unfortunately, if you want to play this in order, like I originally intended, then you have to, you gotta click them one by one to subscribe individually. It's so sad. But yeah. So one of the ideas, along with the other stuff that I just mentioned to create this level pack. By the way, do you love the music in this game? Is it playing right now? I think it's playing on your stream, right?
Yeah, it is playing.
Hell yeah. The music's really sick in this game. Consider buying the soundtrack, support the
It's
developer.
67 cents right now.
It's 67 cents. Come on, that's a steal. Imagine buying
$1.66 for the entire bundle.
for the deluxe version, yeah.
Yeah.
This dev also has a store online. If you want to buy some merch, but that's not on sale for $1, so maybe put a little more consideration into that. So another one of the concepts that I was working on with this level set is, first of all, the world sex stuff being all flowy and cool. But also I wanted to explore a couple other aspects. One of them was, I wanted to make all of the level names as edgy and dark as possible because I felt like that fit the overall theme. So dark sky, what if it's darker? You know, it's black sky. It's literally the darkest thing you can think of is the color black.
Yeah, like the mob wouldn't get it, Sky, you know?
Yeah. Can somebody explain that reference? What is that?
It's like when you're a teenager and your mom doesn't get your struggles.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that
yeah,
music?
totally. Yeah. Back in my day, we listened to Linkin Park. Nowadays, it's a little bit different, and it's scary to me that things have changed, but in the same way, they're the same.
Return to Linkin Park. It's like the
true.
Evolved into a crab or a lobster or whatever.
yeah. It's an evolutionary byproduct. We will eventually return to new metal that has turntables and Mike Shinoda. Anyway, I wanted to be as dark as possible, and along with that, quick segue. What's that? Did you say time?
No, it's fine. Sorry, nah, yeah.
Okay,
yeah. I thought it was an endless pit down there. Like, oh no, it's
yeah.
I'm all good.
Yeah, you're good. This is a long ass one right here. So a long time ago, Atius originally, I think, was the one who kind of pushed the meta on thumbnails. When you upload a level from the editor in this game to the Steam Workshop, what it does is it just takes a screenshot of whatever your view currently is. So if you have like the level grid enabled, it'll take a picture of the level grid. So we've kind of thought about what can we do to improve the presentation of these levels, because we'll have random people that buy the game and then open the editor for 5 seconds and they just click the upload button on a default template and it'll just be untitled and it'll be, it'll look like a Battlefield from Melee. It's like 2 platforms. It'll have the goal and the spawn period. So Atius was definitely the one that tried to push this the most. Nice. And he originally came up with the concept of what would a really sick thumbnail look like? So along with the really dark theming, I tried to come up with really sick thumbnail art for all of this. Unfortunately, that caused me to... it inflated the development time of this level pack by, I would say, probably 66% of the time actually making this pack was thumbnail art. It took me so long. There's not a whole bunch of color options. And there's a lot of...
You can see like the thumbnails right here, for example. Like these are the ones he's talking about.
Yeah, you can see them in the background as they load through. It's kind of embedded in the Steam data as it downloads. So everything has like a...
And that was sick.
Yes, I'll have a chat or a quiz with Twitch chat if you're all down for it. We can try to... I'll show you the pixel art in the levels and you'll try to guess what they are. We're going to do that a little bit later. But yeah, there's...
fun.
It's going to be a riot, dude. And it took a lot of effort to develop all of this stuff just because, like I said, there's a limited color palette. I didn't use a lot of the other colorful stuff so it can fit in with the dark theme. So there's only a few like grays and blacks that I could use, which is like a few tiles and objects. And there's a lot of hacky stuff you can do with Cheat Engine to resize objects to be smaller than they should be. You can resize some objects naturally, but if you want to make them tiny and make a whole bunch of really finagly pixel art, you got to do some weird stuff that the game doesn't normally allow. So a lot of the pixel art involves shrinking and moving around objects using an auto hotkey script that I built to move things on the scale of a quarter of a tile. If a tile is 16 by 16, it's going to be 4 by 4 pixels basically. I used an auto hotkey script to move my cursor around on a really small scale. So yeah, there's definitely, I put a lot of work into this because it's just, man, I love making levels. Levels are sick. I love when people play your levels. It's really fun. Atius put out a bunch of like ILs of this level pack a while ago. I was like, hell yeah, let me. This is so gratifying. Something about the creator mindset, I guess, I'm really bought into. So
I have a quick question. I have to know.
Yeah. Yo, what's up?
You talk about Melee quite a bit. Do you play Melee?
Back in 2007, I mained Falco, and I destroyed my friends. One was, I don't know what he played. One of them that took it more seriously, who got really mad about losing, he played Samus. And I kicked both of their asses consistently at their house. And I entered a school tournament with Falco. I play Red Falco, obviously. And the final, the grand finals, it might have been single limb. It was me versus, I think, was there Brown Mario in Melee? Is that a skin?
I don't think Brown was in Melee. I think
Maybe it was Black.
Yeah, Black is
Black
Melee.
Mario. Okay, so it was Falco versus a Black Mario on Hyrule Temple, and it was a huge mess. And I won. I won that shit. And then I got like $16 of prize money. It was insane. And then I came back for a similar tournament within the next few months. They held another one, and I fought against a Marth who actually know how to L cancel and stuff. And oh man, it was not good for me. And everybody who was a fan of me, they were like, "Oh no, let him try another set. Oh, he won the last one." You know, it was not good. It was embarrassing to the max. So that was the end of my Melee career. Was just getting shamed by all of my supporters at this school tournament.
But what's your starter of choice?
For Pokemon? Oh, my stage starter.
Stage starter.
Oh yes, of course, Melee. Yes. I don't think we even had starters. I don't think anybody knew anything about competitive Melee because like YouTube wasn't a big thing yet.
Okay.
So nobody was looking up VODs. I don't think any of the people I was around, these were kids, including myself. So we weren't on Smashboards or anything, I don't think, except for that one guy that trashed me with his Marth. Oh man, that was a real slobber knocker. He destroyed me.
To be fair, he played Marth. You didn't deserve that.
Oh, if I'm a Falco player against a Marth back in early Melee, yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Yeah, personally, I have no experience playing Melee, so I'm just here because I watched Melee and then it's like, oh, this is a cool platformer.
Yeah, a lot of the early community surrounding this game who were fans of, trying to get into the speedrun aspect of it, joining the Discord after the Kickstarter, that kind of stuff. It was all a lot of Melee fans, definitely. A lot of people who watched the documentary, definitely some Melee players. We had a lot of people that were trying to transfer their skills over from Smash Bros to this game to some success. I would say the skill set in this game is pretty different because Smash Bros has attacks, and this is mostly movement.
Well, there's combat in this game. There's a shine.
Oh,
that's true.
Is that the enemy from Kid Icarus?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't remember what it's called. I think
it's called Death or
yeah.
Thanatos maybe because it's like Greek
no,
mythology.
Thanatos
right?
is the snake in the NES one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I know too much about Kid Icarus. Don't.
Okay.
Except for the name of I think it's the Reaper actually, but
it might be the Reaper. That sounds right. A lot of the level names I tried to theme with the pixel art also, so they're kind of like at least loosely thematically connected.
Yeah.
So that level that has the Grim Reaper is called the Thanatos Basilica. Again, tried to make it as edgy and dark as possible, but I tried to make a nod to death. So there you go. That's why
I think I skipped that level because I forgot that I was supposed to go to this one.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, I skipped. You gotta play it in the intended order.
Yep. Did you ever play the new Kid Icarus?
I actually my first Hotfix appearance was doing Kid Icarus Uprising.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you been watching the Sakurai channel where he talks about
have.
making games? Oh god,
Yeah.
it's so sick.
Kid Icarus
love
Uprising
Sakurai.
is my second favorite game, and it was my first favorite game of like all time forever until this year. Whenever I played Hi-Fi Rush,
Oh, nice. Okay.
I only played
nepotism.
video
Nepotism.
Oh.
Yeah, one of the I guess we could talk about movement. There's one of the techniques in this game that's unique to this compared to Melee is a shine boost. You can dash and you can cancel the dash with a shine. It makes you go pretty much that. Oh, look at that. Those were dash refreshers, by the way. That they refresh your dash, you give another one because you only get one until you touch the ground. But there's a thing in the game, if there's like a chain of them in a row, you can just kind of float through them. It's pretty fun. But yeah, feel free to try to spot and recognize the background pixel art. It might be a little hard to see behind the menu, but we'll revisit some of them later.
I gotta recover up here. There we go.
Oh, nice. How deep was that angle that you had to do for the ledge dash? Unlocked, you have to that doesn't let you out unless you like fast fall almost frame perfect.
Unlocked.
Unlocked, yeah. Those little pixel wide things or the block wide things don't let you out.
We're gonna miss the timer, guys.
Oh no!
I'm gonna keep going anyway because we saw the level already. So.
Okay, what a trooper.
Actually, I don't know. Maybe we allow D rank in the leaderboards. I don't know. I don't remember what the rules are.
Actually, yeah, I think we have created this was when speedrun.com was a little less stringent on their submission requirements for new boards. But we did create a category extension boards for WaveLand. We mostly just have custom levels on there. So, if you want to run custom levels and hey, even if you want to make a level pack, if it's good and people want to play it, I mean, let's be honest, any level that comes out of this game is going to be good. The game's just so good. But if you make a level pack, we might just make a board for it or a subcategory because, it's just fun to run a bunch of stuff in a row that somebody made. If it's like brutal Kaizo stuff, then maybe people might not play it because there's some insane technical level stuff you can do in this, and it can be brutal. I'll show you some of ATS's levels later.
I'm both excited and scared.
Yeah, Radio also made some brutal ones. We'll go over those.
Yeah, before we went live, he was showing me some of like the levels because I haven't had a chance to play Black Sky yet, and it's just so sick. I just love how everything like flows. The movement in this game is just so sick.
Yeah, it has something to do with a combination of things. Like there's an input buffering system. Pretty much any movement can buffer into anything else. There's a couple weird niche interactions that are just really fun to work with. Like you can shine grounded and dash out of it. So like if there's a bomb on the ground that you need to activate, you can shine dash, and it's just weird little interactions like that work as well as everything else in the game. All of the game feel is just peak. I won't keep trying to do the bit about like, hey, buy this game, but the game is it just feels really good. Every movement option that you have, I'll be honest, there's a learning curve, but once you get used to everything, it all flows insanely well. Ooh. Oh, I was wondering how you're gonna do that. Okay. There's a really hard way to get through there.
I've told them a little bit about this, but like Kaz has actually got me this game like a long time ago.
Did I buy it for you?
Yeah, you did buy it for me. I still feel a little bad about it.
Oh my god!
But I have been wanting to like get into like doing like the full 80% run for this game for like forever. But like as like a melee player and a monkey ball runner, my hand is just perpetually dead. But this is like one of the only like speedrunning discords where I just haven't left because I'm like every few months I'm like, I should play through this game again. I should just like do it fast and do all the strats, and it's so satisfying. No!
It is really satisfying when you nail everything. Oh. This level, by the way, has one singular orb because when I made it, I wanted to do this cool back and forth thing. You can get a hack stash right there if you know about melee technique. But I didn't. When I got to a certain point, I couldn't figure out how to make that movement mandatory. So I added an orb, and unless you collect that, you can't beat the level. So it is a really complex level editor, but there are some limitations because you can't move stuff around very easily. You just kind of have to rebuild things. There's like a terrain editing system and an object editing system, and you can't. It doesn't have all the niceties that Mario Maker does. You know, you can't like drag select a bunch of stuff and chunk move it all around. So I just didn't want to deal with that. So there you go. God, this game is so sick.
Oh,
Every time I say this game is sick, just take a shot. Wait, this is family friendly. I shouldn't say that. Don't take
drink
a
water,
shot.
drink water, drink water. Yeah.
Drink
yeah,
water.
water.
Drink water.
First one
Drink a
to lose this.
respectable, responsible amount of water. Don't overhydrate. You can actually have some serious complications from drinking too much water. So, am I covering my bases here?
Yeah, I think you're good. I think you're good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, each of these levels, I try to add like a little bit of kind of like movement thematic stuff. So a lot of it was, it was just trying to make Dark Sky, but really sick and long. This game is really sick. You're right, Chatter. I see you.
I feel so weird because I'm gonna keep saying this game is sick about both games that we have.
Oh yeah,
It's just gonna keep happening. Like
it's gonna keep
Rush
happening.
Cyberfunk, that game is sick. Movement Plus
Yeah.
is so sick.
Yeah, I'm pumped to watch that one.
Yeah, we just have a stack show just for fun because that's this parallel universe. We just do that.
So stacked. Yeah, it's kind of like the stacking that occurs with how stacked it is. It's kind of like multiple sheets on top of each other. It's kind of like what the stack is, which you could say are in parallel to each other. It's
like parallel
and it's
universe.
it's so much that it's almost like a universe of parallel stacks. Yeah.
Yeah, you get it. How much can I say that you should buy this game and then also Bomber Cyberfunk as well?
Yeah, true. Is that on sale?
I don't know.
That's a newer game, right?
Yeah.
Didn't they know that they were going to be on GDQ right now? They should have done like a discount, right? Oh yeah, the concept behind this level was
It is on sale.
trying to block you from doing ledge dashes. It's a little bit trolly, but it's trying to force you to do certain like fast falling options to try to get around obstacles. So there you go. ATS got trolled a couple times, unfortunately.
Ooh,
And also, ooh, yeah, that's a long one.
scary
That's,
wall jump.
That's about the max length you can get with a couple shine stalls before you die. So.
Uh-oh. The game crashed.
Oh, we got the pop up.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you load a thumbnail, it just doesn't want to.
We blame Steam.
not.
There's some weird thing going on.
Woo Steam, except for when you put games on sale. Woo Steam.
True. Yeah, we have an auto splitter for this game. It works for custom levels. So if you ever want to run a custom level set, then it actually does like the with loads and without loads
That's
thing.
the
So
wrong level.
while you're in the menu, it doesn't count the timer. So if your
Wait.
game crashes, it's totally okay.
I'm trying to remember. I did this level and then I crashed when going to this one, right?
I think you did oxytocin.
Yeah, I think I did. And then I scrolled down to this one and it crashed, right? So I gotta do this level.
Yeah, I can't see your stream anymore though.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta restart it.
Ah, my bad.
Oh, I can't see.
No, we can't see. Not in the call. No.
Oh, yeah, because the game restarted. Ah, my bad.
Yeah.
I can get it real quick if I just finish the level real quick. Not too hard.
Multitasking.
Don't worry. I can see that your movement is sick and also slick. I'm watching on the Twitch. It's okay. Oh, there it is.
There you go.
We got it. I was staring at that relaxed Wumpus for so long.
Oh, this level's evil, by the way.
Nobody knows what. Oh yeah, this is actually a level with anti-ledge dash tech. You have to dash jump for everything. Because I put
There's
spikes.
spikes on
Sometimes feels
every
so
ledge.
tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this.
Oh.
Like spikes.
Oh. Do you ever
Gotta
play?
walk through that hallway.
Ever play Earthworm Jim? Do you remember Buttville? With spikes everywhere. Somebody's got to know what that is. Anybody, please validate my ancient boomer memories for Earthworm
I'm
Jim.
sorry. I'm 21.
Chat. Oh god. Oh, I'm gonna start talking about DOS games.
This
Back
game
in my day.
is sick, but everyone should point and laugh at cause for.
Yeah, it's fine. You can do that. That's fair.
Sorry, that wasn't very Christmas spirit of me.
Is that the thing where it's just like Thanksgiving passed, so we're doing Christmas?
Yeah. I
But
guess.
Phil was your nickname in high school, says a chatter. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry. Oh, this is a air start. You start in the air. Fog. Watch it. You can watch it again. Thank you for showing it off.
Yeah. No problem.
We had to go back real quick. You manifold Colt. You do know what I'm talking about, and you're holding off so people can point and laugh.
No. Okay.
Pointing and laughing is so much more fun, though.
That's fair. It is more jolly, which you could consider to be a Christmas thing.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
Cheater
Back
angle's
here we
not
go.
paying off.
I put no checkpoints in this level.
Why?
Ooh, look at these dash refresher chains though. Oh, it's so satisfying.
Oh no.
Oh.
One more time.
I did have really small blocks. Small blocks definitely troll unlocked players more because you slide around a little more because you're shallow angles. Excuse me. One of the levels does have the word angel in it, so I got confused. Lemmy isn't very jolly. Is that true?
That's real. I'm mean and chatters hate me because I'm not jolly at all.
Would you say you're more akin to the Grinch or to the Scrooge?
I'm like the little girl in the Grinch where she's like, I like Christmas. You know what I mean? And then the Grinch is like, oh, my bad.
Oh, okay, the Who, right?
Yeah.
Were they the Who's?
I know that it's Whoville. I think they're called Who's. I don't know.
Or was that the Horton thing? Was that the different people?
Gordon, here's a Who. Oh yeah.
Were they both Who's?
That is like the elephant. I think so.
All right. This level is called the Fallen Champions Ascent, I think. The concept behind. Oh, you got it. Damn, that was a cool buffer. That was a cool mid jump pause. The idea behind this was I just wanted a big back and forth, all the way up level because, if you're making a 16:9 game, you should do left to right. But it's fun to throw in a vertical one every now and then. Man,
Vertical
Kaizo people
are underrated.
I agree, but also I have heard many opinions from the Super Mario World Kaizo hack community that they hate vertical levels because you don't have any screen space to predict where things are coming from,
Okay,
So-
right.
But maybe they're biased.
The original Kid Icarus.
Oh, true
Yeah.
and valid.
I knew that you'd like that one.
Yeah, that was a good callback.
Here's a
I
fun
could only
part.
ever get like, oh. This is a falling section. That's what the falling was. It's a falling
that
section I
is-
put in there. Yep.
I know about that one.
And we're coming up on the final level, I believe. So everybody throw up your GDQ orb emotes in the chat. This is an orb level.
This is the orb level.
Let's go.
Fog? You got to collect 6 orbs before it unlocks the goal. Just like the main game, every boss level of the game, basically. Every 6th level has orbs in it. So I wanted to kind of do that sort of thing. I did want to mention every level in this pack, and in general, if you want to, has a coin. So for every level in the main game and in level packs, there's a separate leaderboard for speed time and coin time. So for all of these levels, there's also a coin route, and for some of them, they are ridiculous. They are basically Kaizo levels. So they're optional, but if you want to try to go for the records on those, I don't think anybody's really attempted too many of them. Like that one right there. That one's
They're really hard.
that one's brutal. Some of them are quite elaborate. Like a couple levels ago, the one before the falling level, there's this whole upper section above the level that you have to get through. And I would show it off, but I don't even think I can do it with the allotted time we have. It's pretty hard. God, I love spikes. Spikes are some of the coolest things that you can put in a video game. I don't know what it is about it, but whoever came up with spikes and propagated that idea, God, it's so funny.
Okay, but I hate instant kill spikes.
Oh, that's fair.
I would come up on time. Time. There it is.
Pog, what was the time?
It
Yeah, do
was
we have-
a 3250.
32.
That's pretty good.
I don't think I've done a time that fast before.
Oh,
I practiced and I got like a 34 before, so
dude,
I'm happy about
the
that.
record.
I think the timer paused in the crash, but it might have like not been super accurate. So yeah,
Oh, okay.
GG's.
GG's. That was good. Without loads, that's how fast do you think that is? That's gotta be
yeah,
low 20s.
right. Because we in level categories like full speedruns, we don't count the time in the menu, so it's like even shorter. It's
Yeah.
like closer to 30 something minutes, 30 in a few seconds. I don't know. That's probably too much, but yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, what's the? I want to look up the record, but I gotta start talking soon, so maybe not.
26, I think 23. I don't know.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. But yeah, if I understand how this is working right, we will be back in like a couple minutes with the next part of the showcase, because we have to switch some scenes over, we have to switch a couple things over, then we'll be right back. So stick around, we will be back real soon. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Parallel Universe. We have quite the WaveLand showcase here. We just had Black Sky, which was, I think, a PB, which was super hype. And then we have a custom level showcase right now. So if you want to introduce that.
Yeah, what's up? If you're just joining us, we're doing custom level stuff for this spectacular game, WaveLand. Because we were just doing Black Sky, I'm going to revisit a few of the levels just to show off the pixel art a little bit and to show kind of a weird other aspect that I haven't talked about. I've added a lot of Easter egg kind of situations for the levels. And then I'd love to talk about some custom level history with you all, because we're all familiar with the leaderboard for the main game. You know, we all follow the WaveLand leaderboard, so we all know where the world records are at right now. But nobody knows about the custom level, so we're going to talk about it a little bit. But first, let's go back to. Oh God, did it resorted my stuff? Hold on. Let's see. Here we go. So first off, we're gonna go to Angel of Death. This I have to remember where all the pixel art is. Hold on. So I'm gonna be doing a little bit of speedrunning. You can start the timer if you'd like, but obviously this is gonna be a lot of talking and not necessarily playing if I can't execute. Oh no. So like I mentioned earlier, there are speed and coin routes for everything, and I thought it'd be interesting for this. Oh God, I touched the goal. I thought it'd be interesting for this to add some Easter eggs, because while I did like building all the custom level pixel art, which I am pretty proud of because it took a lot of work, I also wanted to kind of put it somewhere accessible in the game, but I also wanted to give people kind of a reason to go visit. So I've put these gems that you can go collect and then get to the goal. So there's a secret third category, which is a gem run. The gems don't really do anything. They're for custom level making, so you can give people power-ups or take them away, for example. But chat, who is this? Who would you say this is? We're doing a quiz now. That's right. You thought you were off for school break, but we're doing a test. Who is this fella?
Pop quiz.
Pop quiz.
Can I put in a guess?
Does anyone know?
Does anybody know? This is a hard one. It's pretty hard.
Is this Jolteon?
Close.
No guesses. This is a hard one. This is Sephiroth from Final Fantasy. This is not looking good for Twitch chat right now. I'll be honest. We're starting off with the
okay, people
the
are
easiest.
There was just delay.
Delay. Okay, delay.
Yeah.
Okay. SpongeBob. That's correct.
Mommy
here's the
Issues
second
of Sword
level.
Envy is actually the right answer, I think.
That's true. All right. So next level. How do we get to this one? I think it's over here. Who is this fella right here? And what? By the way, the pixel art's going to look a little strange because in the thumbnail view you can shrink hearts, which give you like extra life. But here, they become full size because of how hearts work. So just pretend those are little white spots. But who is this guy? We're moving from most commonly known to more obscure. So we'll see how good your trivia knowledge is here.
Oh, I agree. That's Mario for sure.
Yes, you're right.
This is...
Let's see if anybody gets it.
This is Sonic Underground Sonic.
Sora! Oh, you got it, Esper. This is Sora right here. There's this little Keyblade. If anybody can answer which specific game this sprite is from, you get an extra bonus point while we move on to another level here. All right, third level. We opened the wrong one. I did them out of order. This one. This is a smaller level, so some of the hidden pixel art is right out of... Oops. Well, good thing it's small so I can redo it quickly. They're just basically right out of frame for some of these. So who... Oh, you saw it for a second.
Someone in chat said Chain of Memories.
Chain of Memories, you got it. There we go. Who is this guy? You saw it for a second. I forgot I put spikes as part of the pixel art here. But who is this guy? And I'll give you a hint. It's not Meta Knight. And what game is he from? What's the first game that he's from? You don't need to know, but it's kind of fun.
I was gonna guess Meta Knight.
Nope, not Meta Knight. The colors are actually somewhat accurate.
I spoiled it earlier. I'm sorry.
Somebody guessed Meta Knight. Two people guessed Meta Knight.
3 people.
The King of Wave Dashing, close. It's not Meta Knight. It's based on Meta Knight.
There he goes. Someone got it.
It's loading. Galactonite. There you go. That would be from Kirby Superstar Ultra. That was the first game he showed up in. He has shown in... I think he was in the newest game, right?
I thought he was also in Amazing Mirror.
Yeah, he's been in a few since then, but Superstar Ultra, the remake of Superstar, was the first one. So you can see him in the background there. Next one up is a level called Apostasy. Some of these levels I put really hard to reach pixel art, and it's kind of a puzzle on how to access them. I've created a document which you can find on the Steam level collection page. So I've put hints on how to reach these if you want to try to figure out how to get to them by yourself. But see if I can get this. Oh,
ooh, very close, very close.
I'm going to give this a couple tries because it's an out-of-bounds trick.
He has a couple of pixels under the bottom of the screen where there's no collision from the tiles, and it's very tight.
Yep. Oh.
That looks incredibly hard.
Give it like 2 more tries. There is a checkpoint on the other side if I can reach it. Oh, hold on. Let me do it again. Nope.
Oh, very close.
Just barely ran out of dash there to touch the wall. Okay. We just have to go this way, I think? Who is this guy?
This guy.
This is a little more obscure.
I know this guy, and I'm not going to say it.
This is
I love you for this one.
Dude, this is one of my favorite games. My good friend Love introduced me to this. I think it's one of his favorite games, and I love this game. It's an indie game. It's a RPG Maker game from a while ago. So it's a kind of like a weird indie RPG. This is the main character, you could say.
Yep, someone got it.
There we go, Batter from Off. And he's guarding the... I broke his hat.
Oh, no.
He's protecting the gem over there. So there you go.
I love you for putting that in there.
No, dude, I have so many obscure references in this pack. I encourage anybody to have a look through the level pack page because it shows the thumbnails on Steam, so you don't even have to download the game. Next up is... Where the hell did this level go? Steam shuffled my... Oh, there, it's V2, that's why. They were all in order before I started casting, and now they're out of order for some reason.
Someone in the chat said Batter's head has been purified.
True. Okay, so this is a little maze-type level, and so the way to get to the secret is actually kind of hidden. Just go here.
Just go into the walls.
Forehead. And so I used a bunch of invisible blocks basically by shrinking them down to like 0.1 size. And here we go. Another obscure indie game. Let's see if Twitch chat can get this one. This is one of my favorite platformers. It's such a cool game. It's an indie platformer from, I want to say 2006, maybe? 2009, maybe?
That sounds right.
The guy on the left is the main character. He's the guy you control. Mist. I don't know what mist means, but that's not it. Yeah, there you go. You were close. It's Eversion, not Eversun. I like the Rystar. Good guess. Yeah, it's Eversion. It's a creepy. If you like scary games, it's definitely worth it. That's the princess over there. Okay, over to Groundswell. This is from a Flash game that was remade into a full deluxe edition later on Steam. Can anybody tell me who this guy is? He's like the kind of the main bad guy towards the end of it. Yeah, Version was super creepy. It has like a parallel dimension thing that gets it kind of like, it's like reality degrades further and further the more you play. There's like spooky hands that come out of the ground at some point. It's a wild experience. Oh, there was a giant mist on screen. Oh, true. Yeah, I missed the shard time by a substantial amount. If you ever lose track of which level you're on in this level pack, by the way, the S rank tells you because I put the decimal points as the number. Time Force? Nope, not Time Force. This one might be a little bit harder. It's about it's a game that involves a lot of digging. I'm not sure if anybody's gonna get this one. Oof. Admiral Akbar. I see it. Admiral Akbar is pretty spooky. That fits the level pack pretty well. This guy is Abaddon from Super Motherload. Has anybody played that old Flash game Motherload? Where you dig down to the center of Mars? This guy shows up in the deluxe version, so there you go.
Well, while you're saying that, I mean, obviously...
Oh, Motherload, like, you got it.
Yeah, delay, yep.
Delay. Sorry, Twitch chat is super delayed for me, but... next up, there's another really hard to figure out one. You could just zoop through this wall here. This is not a game. This is from a piece of media, so we'll see if anybody recognizes this individual here. And the hint was the level name, so if you caught the level name, you'll probably figure this one out pretty quickly. Bonus points if you know what the character's name is, though. It's Japanese.
I think this one is Mario, actually.
No, this is Luigi.
Oh, my bad.
It's close. It is a Mario. You know, like their last name is both Mario.
Oh yeah,
so.
like Luigi Mario.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Somebody typed Ayaya. That's close.
Someone said from One Punch Man? ?
One Punch Man. Nope, it's not a Tatsumaki. It's from Kushina. Nope. It's from a written work, a manga. Gal Express or Captain Harlock? Nope. I'll get a few more seconds. Luigi Jumpman Mario. That is his nickname, yeah. Small Sassy Child. Close. This is, her name's Kirie Goshima from Uzumaki. It was a series by Junji Ito, the horror mangaka. He is... I said mangaka so pretentially... I'm sorry.
Right before we started talking, I think someone got it.
Oh, you did get it. Oh, sick. Okay, well, we're going to count that. You get the point there.
I don't know who's
next
winning,
up,
but...
Somebody definitely is winning.
Yeah.
Next up is Grim Shreds. This one is another obscure indie title. Let's see if I can remember how to get to it. I think, okay, Okay, here's the checkpoint. I'll show off a little bit of how to actually complete the level because this one's kind of funny. Yeah, the spiral part, exactly. I think it's off of this ledge here. Okay.
Oh.
Here we go. Do you recognize this girl? I don't know if she has a name, to be honest, but she is from a very specific game. I don't know if you can tell, but it's the pixel art's a little hard to tell because the pixels are so big, but that red thing on the bottom left is her claw. It's a big demon claw.
I think chat might be right on this one. I think it's Shovel Claws.
What was it?
Twitch.tv/ShovelClaws. I think it's it.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Yeah. Demon Gumby. Demon Gumby. They bleed pixels, you got it. I think that guy's winning, actually. Esper, you've guessed a couple. A Clawed Girl. Yeah, I think that is the right name. Yeah, they bleed pixels. Very good. Maybe that wasn't as obscure. Let's see. Next up is Notorious Depth. Now this is getting more obscure. Let's see if I can actually reach this level. Or this pixel art. It's down here. I'll give myself a couple shots at it. It's kind of hard. There's a really specific shine boost you have to do. Also, this is way harder on blocked angles. Oh! Okay.
Ooh, that was scary.
It's like here. Nope. No. If you bonk, you can't get there. There we go. Who is this guy?
That's crazy that you got that far.
Do you recognize this? Oh, how far I got. Yeah, it's pretty hard to get to this distance. This is from an obscure, in my opinion, indie game. It's on Steam. I don't know if I have literally never talked to anybody that's played this game before.
Battle Block Theater.
No, it's a different Behemoth property. Caro? No, it is a frog. You're right that it's a frog. Nope, not Caro Blaster. The Nirvana baby. Nope.
The Nirvana baby. Where is that
frog?
guy now?
This frog is drowning. I will say that much. Rolf. They Breathe. You got it. That's an obscure one. Good job on that one. The indie game called They Breathe. It's about frogs falling through water. Let's see here. We'll see if I can reach this one. I should be able to. I think it's at the end. If I can not mess up the flow section. Frog fractions. We're getting some late guesses due to the delay. That's very funny. Ooh, don't die. I think I just put it over here. Let's see. Does anybody recognize this thing? This thing right here. It's hard to keep it all in the pictures.
That's clearly just the ability crystal from this game. I
True.
won't accept the other answer.
This is not from a piece of media, necessarily. It's a little inside joke, you could say. You might recognize it from times of Twitch past and of YouTube current. That's your hint. Nope. Nope, it's not Final Fantasy. It is a rock. That's true. Some sort of crystal? It's close to a crystal? It is Pikachu, that's true.
I agree with Chad. It's weird to have repeats. Like, clearly, like, this one is Shovel Claws. A couple ago, there was Shovel Claws.
That's true. Metapod? Nope. It's not from a game. This one actually is Frog Faction. No, it's not an iceberg.
What is it from?
It's from
Or like is it from like a show or?
It's from Twitch culture.
Okay.
You could say. This was an emote, and it's normally animated, and it normally is this exact color. It's normally spinning in 3D space. Yeah, maybe Twitch chat isn't up on the old lore, you know, from a few years ago. This was the before times.
Is this like people patiently waiting at a bus stop or something?
It's Tree Hard 4 House. A bit? No, it's not a bit. I'll just go ahead and pause for you. You can see the answer in the top left. The name of the level is Shungite. This is a piece of Shungite.
That sounds like a word we can't say on stream.
No, it's perfectly legal.
Okay.
It's a kind of mineral. You know, I bought a whole bunch of this stuff, put them around the La Casa, Little Pyramid, stuff like that. All right, next one. This one's obscure. This is from a game. I think the hint I gave was that it's below a donut platform in my hint document. So as soon as I see that, I think it's below here. Okay, this one, I don't know if you'll get, to be honest.
That's
This is the
Mario.
whole thing. Yeah, this is when he takes off his cap in his older years. It's when the monkey
Balding
steals his
Mario.
hat, you know? Yeah. In his old age, retirement home. This
Mario
is
with an
an
embarrassing hairline.
Yeah, exactly. This is an obscure Japanese title that was translated to English. There is a sequel that was not translated. It's an old PC game. You may recognize the art in this game from the artist that did... No, it's not. You don't know Jack. The artist
Everyone's
also did
guessing
the
you
art...
don't know Jack.
Yeah. The artist is also the artist who did the artwork for LSD Simulator for the PS1.
I don't know why, but a part of me was hoping you would say LSD sound system or whatever that group is called.
Yeah. LCD? Is it LCD?
Yeah, LCD, I think.
Yes, this is Aang from the popular Avatar: The Last Airbender cartoon. It's not all your base, nope. I do appreciate that you know Ziggs. The artist who did the artwork for this game, his name is Osamu Sato. He's a Japanese artist who does psychedelic, weird stuff. And I believe Vinesauce at one point played this game. So you might know this from a Vinesauce stream like 4 or 5 years ago. The name is complicated. It's a very strange name. It's a kind of like a point and click adventure game, like Myst. If anybody has ever played the old Myst games.
I'm pretty sure that was on a GDQ at one point.
Oh yeah.
And if you want to watch VODs from Hotfix or GDQ, you can go to youtube.com/gamesonquick.
Nice.
I'm good at plug-in.
That was a good plug. While we're just sitting here, I'll give this one away because I don't think anybody's going to get this. But this is the island of Tong Nao from Eastern Mind: The Lost Souls of Tong Nao. This is a living island. This is actually Osamu Sato's head. He like scanned it into the game, and this is the island that you explore basically. That you lose your soul. It's a whole thing. Final Reconnaissance. This is the last level. This is pretty obscure. Super Monkey Island. Yes, the living head island from Super Monkey Island. I don't know if I'll be able to reach this one because this is another. I'll love. Eastern Mind is sick. Well, maybe just watch a playthrough because it's. Oh. Okay, I'll try to reach this a couple times. Among Us.
Figured it out, guys.
This
Among
is
Us
the final.
Edgy and spooky.
That's true. There's a lot of death in that game. Oh, this is barely reachable. This is a final boss from an indie shooter game. There we go. You can just barely see it behind the timer there. We'll see if anybody knows what game this is from. I don't think it has an actual name, but it's the final boss from... how much should I hint here? It's from the company that made Dino Run? They made Rat Maze, I think. It's a twin stick shooter set in space, featuring two brothers. That's right, two brothers. They're brothers, and there's two of them. Noted indie shooter Gradius. Yes. Yeah, that old indie classic, Gradius. Good times.
Well, people are guessing. I do want to absolutely say just the movement that you've had to do to like get to these like random places with like just like the pixel art that you've hidden away is like so sick. And it like you're just like talking through it. Like I'd have to like focus to be able to even like get close.
Yeah. It's definitely taken me a few times. But also thank you so much. Jupiter Bros? Oh god, you're so close. That's actually, I think that was a joke guess, but this is by Pixel Jam, the company. By the way, support Dino Run 2. They have a Kickstarter thing, I think. They made the game Gamma Bros. Gamma Bros was the name of this game. This is the final boss. I think it's like a floating skull guy in null space. I don't know if it's null space. I just made that up. All right, and the final guess. This is the most obscure thing I could come up with for this level pack. This is from a game. I'll see if I can find it. I think it's on the bottom right. Glorkian. I think they did produce Glorkian, didn't they? I don't think they made it, but they helped publish it. It's over here? Okay. Who is this guy? And this is going to be even harder because the hearts are really obscuring all of this stuff. But let's just say that this guy is undead, and he has a wizard staff.
Can't believe you put in Reaper from Kid Icarus.
Yeah, I put him in twice.
Yeah.
Actually, on that one other level, it's there's actually a big one and a small one, so it's 3 times. Because
that's not right. That's cheating.
What is it called? Like Reaper Junior or something? The little guy.
Reapets.
Wololo. It's not Wololo. Good guess. This is more obscure than Wololo.
That Smurfs
Gandalf.
villain.
What is that guy's name? Not Gilgamesh. Necrodancer? Nope. This is from a long time ago. This is around 20 years ago. Vampire Survivor. Good guess. This is from a turn-based strategy game, an open source one on PC from, I believe, 2003. I'll give it a few more seconds here. Reapets. I think that is what they're called, Reapets, the little guys.
That's what they're called.
Yeah. So I guess the big ones are called Reapers, huh?
Yeah, they're called Reapers.
Yeah, you were right. Yeah. All right, this is the Lich sprite for Gargamel. That's true. Not from Gargamel. Sorry, I was reading chat. The Lich from the Battle for Westnoth, an open source turn-based strategy game from 2003. 2,000 power liches. Sounds like a band. All right, we're done with this. We're going to talk about the early history. Good guesses, everybody. I think somebody definitely won. I think that was Esper. Good job. You guessed at least 2 of those.
Good job.
Good job.
You get if you Twitch whisper me or friend me on Discord, I will give you a copy of this game. Unless you're down it.
Sick. Good job, Esper. So I wanted to kind of go over the history because very early on there was some basic stuff that came out, and the game really evolved as far as the kind of levels that people were able to produce. This level is the first custom level ever made. About a level after the main game came out, the developer of the game released the level editor, and as a bonus, this was released just to show off the capabilities. I think you have to go down here. Oh, you've played that game? You've played Battle for Westnoth? It's a cool game. It's you can make your own units and stuff, make your own campaigns. So this is called Dangerous Cavern Dash, and this features the very first, like I said, the very first level. This shows off switch blocks. This was kind of like a gimmick introduced early on. I think I can get. Okay. Grunting helps.
Oh, clean.
All right, a quick reset. Sorry, this is force of habit. And then the second level ever made was a remake from the demo of this game. Unfortunately, this does... Oh, it just has no shine. You can't shine boost. Normally, this level is like rainbow colored, and it has no ledge dashing. So I'll pretend that I don't have ledge dashing. Oops, I got one anyway. I very much encourage people to play the demo because this level's hilarious and brutal. Everything's flashing and pulsating, and it's all rainbow. Oh, there's no shine. Oh, the checkpoint's right there. Oh, okay. Do one of these. All right, so this is a remake of 1.8. Normally, levels don't go up to 8, but in this one it did. This had a set level size back in the day, so there was only a certain amount of pixels or objects you could put on. I think it was... ATS, do you know what it was? Was it like 1024 by something?
I think it was 1024 in width. I don't remember how high it was.
Yeah. I'm not sure either. So those two were the first levels. We also need to cover some crazy stuff that was made at first back in the day. Starwave, part of the Dust Force community, made this level inspired by the Giga series of levels, or is it just Giga? It's like some Giga Walls thing that was a custom level in that game. And this is called Giga Walls, and the goal is to make it over, I believe, 26 of these. Let's see if I can clutch this. Clutch box?
You got this.
Oh, I had a bad angle. Anyway, it's way over there. This look at how long this level is. It's insane. It's the whole width of the template area. So I even early on, people were trying to kind of push the limits of what people were able to actually complete. Another level I should showcase is Gated Temple. This was I think the 5th level ever made by Radio, one of the WaveLand alumni. That was wrong. This was kind of like an adventure style level, so you don't start with any abilities, so you don't have even dashing, let alone wall jumps or shine. So you get dash right here, which allows you to, oops, ledge dash. Oh, you can't, hold on. Can I? No, you gotta go over here.
Locked players.
So sad.
I believed you can do it.
And then you get wall jump, which is, no, this is wrong. And this is I think the top subscribed level on the workshop of all time. It has a bunch of spam comments in Russian and Chinese for some reason. I'm not sure why. It got bombarded with like 70 messages in the first day it came out. And I love it. It's a great experiment with like, just exploring a level and unlocking abilities over time. And also towards the beginning, ATS, even here, was experimenting with brutal tech levels. Do you remember actually how to do this? I was trying to play this and I don't know how to get past the first part. Do you remember? What do you do
Well,
here?
I have not played this in years. I cannot tell you. It
so
might be a ledge dash at the start and then shine jump.
Oh!
But you don't have shine though, so actually, I don't know.
Maybe, I think it's like a... Oh, I think you're right. You have to like hold in to not go very far. You kind of you keep your momentum when you're in the midair, so you have to hold left here. I'm not gonna attempt this for very long. Oh, there we go.
Ooh.
And then you can just barely land on here by tapping left. I'll hold left more. Nope, that's not good. Okay, there we go. How do you get through here? Oh, you land here. You have to go somewhere else first?
That part might actually be impossible with locked angles. I don't remember if it was possible.
Oh, yeah, it is. Anyway, this level's brutal. ATS has a history of this, using the players of this game. The 7th level that ever came out was Islands, made by another long-term WaveLand player. He was originally from the Dust Force community. He's like one of the top 3 players in that community still, I think. Although it's been a while, I'm not really sure. I'm not keeping up with him. But that's Islands. Look at that. You just make a level and you can play through it. Get a 10-second PB. And of course, Swisha, another long-term WaveLand community member, made Kaizo World 1.1 because what's a level editor without some Kaizo levels? And this just has a bunch of saws. That was the concept. Concept was, what if 1.1 had just a bunch of saws?
This reminds me of like just like the WaveLand version of like the version of like Mario 1.1 and Mario Maker with like all the fire bars.
Yeah, exactly. So that's that level. Classic. Just a bunch of saws. Also, let's see. So another classic Radio level. Radio made some banger levels, and this was a level that we all grinded a lot because we realized the potential of custom levels. This was kind of the concept of nightmares in the game, which are kind of like boss levels, except vertical. And we all realized, oh man, you can make custom levels with skips, and you can find the skips, and you can try to optimize them. So we all grinded this for a few hours in a voice chat one day back in, 2017, early 2018? And you can just bypass a bunch of stuff in this level. And that unironically makes it super sick. Look at that. You just get around some stuff. Like I said before, making anything in this game is just automatically fun. And of course, there were other levels at the time that explored like checkpoint abuse, where you have to basically avoid checkpoints the whole time, even though they're invisible, because there's like a checkpoint at the beginning, and you have to reach all the way to the end and kill yourself to warp back to the goal that's at the beginning. There's highly technical levels. There's a level I made called Bird Vomit, which everybody hated, but it was just way, way, way ahead of its time. Take my word for it. So let's skip ahead sometime. The limits of the game were explored a little more, and Swisha, who we've touched on before, released this level called 2X, which you can see by the description. It says, fun level that I made for everyone to enjoy. And, you know, that's true, and I'll just show you how to beat it really quick.
Is that...
Hold on.
Yeah,
Okay.
give him a second.
Give me 1 second. Give me a second. I gotta beat the level first. I gotta concentrate. Oh, tech? Wait, no, hold on.
Nice. Yeah, sorry.
So the joke behind this level is you have to get all the way to the top. And this is the full size of the original template of just back and forth. Somebody says, WTF am I watching? This is a speedrun of a video game here, my friend. And it's called 2X because you go up and then you go down. You play the whole level twice. And there's
This
also,
is
I believe,
what Parallel Universe is all about.
Exactly. There's a turret at the top too, so you just have to barely avoid it. Otherwise, you have to start the whole level over. And I think this is genius. This brings a whole new level of trolling to the game that we had not seen. Later than that, we kind of explored the concept of connected levels, right? Like, what if we themed a bunch of stuff and released a whole bunch of levels at the same time? So I created a pack called Centuries Afterward. This is one of the levels. It's kind of like a remix pack. This is a remix of the level 5.5, and I was kind of exploring like how to put animations in the game. So you can wire some stuff together and have it play in sequence, and it kind of looks like there's a machine harnessing the power of these orbs here. And then just like regular 5.5, you just go up here. So that was, I think, 40-something levels. Radio also made a level pack called Radio's Top 30, which I thought was so funny. Radio was going to release Radio's Top 40, but just ran out of steam to actually make all the levels for it. So it was Top 30. Yeah, that's why it's called Top 30. If you look on the thumbnail for Steam for the collection, it's Top 40, but the 4 is crossed out and the 3 is put in its place. And this is just a fun level. Look at this flow. I'm not going to play the whole thing because I messed up, but this is a fun level. I recommend. There's some harder levels in there, but for the most part, moderate players can play. I also made a level pack called the Monster Pack, and I kind of explored the idea of like, what if the whole idea on each level was to beat a monster, right? So you play the first level, or one of the first levels. Here's a crab, so you can make pixel art, but it's pixel art you can play on. So there's the crab. And I kind of explored like, what if you divert the expectation, and what if you're the monster? The goal's right there, but you have to kill this cute innocent animal and shine through it. Would you be the monster, or would you take the effort to go all the way around this Kaizo section that takes you like a minute or two? Or would you do this and just go through and get a 2-second PB? What would you do? What would you do, Twitch chat? In that level, you're the monster. And I got a little more abstract. Here's a tornado.
That's a monster?
It's conceptually a monster.
Okay.
I also have a level called Drunk Stepdad, which is pretty funny, but I won't get into it here. But you can see that it's kind of like a tornado using the switch blocks. All right. Random players would discover the game over time and drop one-off levels. One example is Jungle. Oh my god. Jungle is such a sick level. Even the tag is good, 100% vegan. I have no idea who this person is. They dropped a few levels and then dipped. You do this like weird damage boost thing right here. You have to boost into the saw. You go, what do? You shine boost and then, oh, you can go through the saws right there to get a damage boost. Go up here. And there's like a really optimized method of getting through here. The world record for this is like 5 seconds. Oh yeah, it's me. That wasn't a brag. I actually forgot. But this level is so cool. There's so many levels that people just drop and they don't really know the extent of all the tech in the game. But just because they want to throw something together, it's just a fun level. Here's an example of a tech level from Love, who's been a part of the community for a long time as well. This shows off dev buffering and platform buffering, which is kind of like a wave dash, but you come from the bottom of a platform instead of the top. It's just kind of like a weird mechanic exploration. I'm not going to get that one. How do you... Can I show this off, actually? I'm so bad at this. I'll give it a couple tries. If you come up from this one right here, you can just barely get a wave dash out of that.
Oh, is that like kind of like a melee like platform Waveland?
I think
where,
so.
like,
Yeah.
You can kind of come from under and then just immediately like start moving in like left or right.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a wave dash, but you land invertly, kind of. And of course, the follow up to 2x
Does
is
that say
4x.
38 minutes?
It might. In this level, you play the level 4
Okay.
times, and you start with no abilities. So you can dash dance, which makes you go a little bit faster. And once you get to the top, I think you unlock dashing, and when you get to the bottom, you get shining, so you can get through a door, I think, or you get shine at the top. Anyway, this is a fun level, which you should never play. I've never tried to beat it. This level's just kind of too hard for humans to beat. It takes too much of a time commitment to actually go through everything. So I would never personally bother with this. Moving on, I kind of wanted to explore, because I've been involved with music programming in the past. I know like a really basic, obscure programming language from a video game that was like, it was made for the game to make music in it. And I was like, well, what if you just did stuff with the wiring and the blocks that make sounds in Level Editor and just kind of tie them together? So first off, I tried this. If the sound isn't up right now, I'd recommend the tech add a little bit more music to this. This is the Battletoads pause music, and
Nice.
You can't shine him or anything. He's just sitting there. Is that Zitz or I don't know which one that is. So I was like, okay, that works. What if I do something a little more complicated? And I make Castlevania music. So maybe for brevity, I won't play the whole thing, but it does loop perfectly. It is the entire song. Here is all of the stuff that I needed to put in it. It's spaced out kind of like sheet music because I play piano. And that's the only way I could conceptualize this. There's a section up there that's for drums. So there's that level. Do I have another one in here? Can't believe these levels got shuffled. Oh, hold on. I zoomed too fast. My game crashed.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
It happens to the best of us, you know?
I'm glad it didn't just happen to me.
Oh, it's classic. It's a classic experience. Did I add that? I must have only added a couple. I have another one that's Tetris music, if you want to check that out. There's a YouTube link on the level page in Steam. Let's see. And so, let's see. When did I come up with that? Where was I? It was okay. Of course, ATS from time to time would drop more technical levels that explored niche mechanics in the game. So here's another level called Impossible Path. This basically involves there's a giant spike at the bottom, and you have to like buffer a shine jump across terrain that doesn't exist anymore because you just shined it. So this is possible. You have to do a weird buffered shine jump thing, and it's really cool and it's really hard. Love and I made a collaboration as a follow-up to 4X, which is 0X. So you can see that nothing much is happening. You're kind of stuck here. You might be wondering, like, what's the point?
Oh.
Oh no.
Escape is futile. You're stuck here. Okay, so there's a level of comedy you can also put into levels, which I further explored with a series of troll levels that take 665 minutes to complete. There's a mechanic in the game where you can shine and dash on ice, and you'll just keep dashing forever. So I was like, what if instead of just a little bit of a level, we played a level that's 16 million pixels long? So we're just going to clip out of bounds here, and we're going to dash. So we're just dashing right now. And you're like, well, what's the point? There's nothing happening. You just have to wait, you know. You think about your life. You can probably go to work and come back and it'll still be playing. When I tested this, it took a while. Because you got to figure out if there's any bugs, and you got to play the level over and over again, which is like, oh, such a long time.
Yeah, real quick. How many levels do we have left in the showcase?
Just a couple, and I can breeze through them.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to make sure that there's enough time for like the race as well.
Yeah. We should start the race soon. Did I dash correctly? I think I did. How long do you have to... ATS, do you remember how long it takes for this to kick in?
Don't know what you're talking... Oh, yeah, I don't know. I think it takes a while before the music kicks in.
Oh, does it?
I don't remember. I played this one time. Oh. Well, there it is. And if you want to get the coin on this level, you have to wait for this song to play for several hours before a little signal pops up that tells you to jump to get the coin.
Yeah. And there's a rendering thing, so I put ice, and then when it unrenders, because you're a certain amount of distance away from it, it says ooh ooh. And so you got to listen to this for 10 hours and wait for the chime. So there's a few of those. I made a really complicated... is it in here? I made a really complicated looper level.
Well, apparently there wasn't sound on the stream.
There was no sound.
Yeah, check your
I think your
audio.
OBS.
Yeah.
Did my
the game
OBS
crashed.
Oh no. It's true. I'm so sorry. It was the Jeopardy theme.
Yeah.
So you can you can pretend that I don't have a YouTube video of that one, but we're almost done. We should finish this up soon. So the gist was, I think the looper didn't download either. I made a really complicated Mother 4 looper, which you can find on YouTube or somewhere. It plays basically all of the level finish jingles for each of the individual characters, and then you can loop them together and play one or the other or all of them at the same time. It's probably the most complicated thing I've ever done. There's also Did you see where was Simon Says in this?
I think
Was
it
it
may
in?
have also been purged.
Oh no!
Steam did not download it for you.
Oh, Steam. Albin ATS here. He made literally Simon Says. I'm just gonna have to describe it to you because we're out of time. But it's Simon Says. You dash in a certain way and you're stuck in place, and it goes. What is it, like 10 different entries that it can do?
You have to guess. You have to remember a 16 password, like
16
different inputs.
Yeah. So in conclusion, the beauty of the game is due to the engine. Pretty much every level is fun just because the game is so fluid and enjoyable. I've enjoyed 99% of the levels made by people, even if they're bad or jokes, just because the game is fun. Like this one Swisha also made. It's 126x. I have never attempted this one. I think you literally have to go back and forth 126 times. There's this game called Funny Jump, Haha, Jump Dash Shine, Haha, Wave Dash the game, Hee, which has an S rank time about, I think that's 1.5 trillion or something. There's this one that I really like called Antarctic Asylum number 1. It just makes me laugh because they misspelled Antarctic. But and Under the Wall, which for some reason is like one of the most popular levels of all time, and it's literally just, it came out recently, like within the last year, and you just go under the wall. There you go. So even you can make a level that's enjoyed by literally 2s or 3s of people. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Amazing.
Can you really call this a TED Talk? It's more of like a TEDx talk.
That's true. It was a little scuffed. That is more TEDx.
But yeah, that was a great showcase. We'll be back in a couple of minutes with the rando race, right? We're doing a rando race.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Parallel Universe. We have the last leg of the WaveLand showcase up right now. It's going to be a randomizer race. It's going to be super cool. But before we start, I just want to mention that Frame Fatales is planning its next event. Is going to be coming up on March 3rd to the March 10th. You can use !FF in chat or go to gamesdonequick.com/framefatales for more information. If you're a fem in speedrunning, absolutely go Smith. They're doing incredible work over there. But right now here we have the WaveLand randomizer. If you guys want to introduce that.
Yeah, so this is the randomizer section. We're going to be playing the base game this time, so no custom levels. But we're going to be playing the game in a way that we've never seen it before. Items are randomized. There are a bunch of coins and the gems. We've seen a couple of the gems in the custom levels. They give us abilities and all that, right? So we want the gems. The levels will also be randomized. So we want to be able to beat some of them. I can tell you right now, cause this will be info for just him and I, but one nightmare is involved in this seed. Whichever one that is, we will see which one that is.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
One.
Do you have a seed?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so we will just be playing basically, I mean, blind kind of, but we all obviously know how to play the levels, but they will be in random places. So a bit chaos, a bit mind games between Kaz and I as we try to not leak information to each other about the world. So I think, Kaz, have you set up the settings on your end?
Nope.
No. Do you have the generator string for it?
No.
Okay, I'll just send it to you real quick.
Okay.
I'll just put it in
Oh yeah.
that chat room right there. So we are going to be playing with the same settings, the same world, so that we are on fair terms. And I guess whenever you are ready, Kaz, we can start.
I'm ready. Go ahead and count us down.
Okay, perfect. We'll be starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
All right, so we have no abilities to start with. We're just gonna open some levels and we're gonna see what's in here. This is normally 1-1, but it's a level we can't play. Okay, that's the last level of the game.
Yeah, that's a jump scare for sure.
Okay, so there's something interesting. Maybe? Is there something interesting? Have you found anything?
Not yet. I went the same way as you. First level.
Okay. All right. Can't do this one, I don't think.
Oh.
Let's see. There's kind of a
I might have
guarantee
found something.
if we don't have any abilities that one of the levels that we can beat is going to be in the first area. So we should be able to reach something soon if we haven't already. Excuse me. Oh. Let's see. I can't get up there. I have to save and quit.
And so, like I said earlier, there is going to be a lot of we can't spoil each other. I mean, we want to try not to because it's a race, right? So whenever we find something, we may not necessarily shout it out, but instead sort of hint on the camera, which I may have just done, that we got something cool.
Have you found something?
Maybe.
I haven't found anything so far.
There's nothing ever, don't worry. No one's found anything.
I died in the overworld? Hold on.
Washed?
I'm pretty washed. This randomizer actually has a tracker, which is pretty cool. What are you going to say?
So we do have an overworld in the main game, right? So we're going to be navigating around the levels like a typical game might, and even the overworld is also randomized. We're going to see that in a second. As we gain more abilities, we'll be able to escape this world and go to another one.
Yeah, in the main game, you're normally blocked off from accessing the other areas with you need abilities, basically. So the randomizer has all these gems do actual things instead of just 2 of them giving you things. One of them just does dash dance, for example, but they all give you different abilities. Oh, right. Where can I...
And also, since we don't really have all the abilities to start with, there may be some tricks required to beat levels that normally would suggest using one particular ability, like wall jumping or ledge dashing. So a lot about playing a randomizer is sort of knowing what you're able to do with the abilities that you have. So we might enter a level and leave it right away, since we can't really beat it.
The level entrances are randomized as well as the overworld locations. So if you screen transition off the bottom, you might come out on the side for some reason. One nightmare. Okay.
I'm trying to be very careful with my wording for how I want to say this because I don't want to like spoil anything. Both of you guys were doing the same thing for a long time.
Yeah, that's happened. That's happened a few times, I think, in our races. If you want to race with us, by the way, go ahead.
Oh no, go you go.
Oh, I get a shill? Thank you. We hold a race twice a month for random stuff. Sometimes it's randomizer, sometimes it's bingo. That's right. We're a legit speedrunning community. We have a bingo. Sometimes it's just it is on Bingo Sync.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean we have a custom board. Ooh. I just want to see what's over here. Oh, cool. Oh man, 2 gems in the same level? What?
You're lying.
Part of the strategy here is that whatever level we're in, as opposed to whatever level entrance we went through, is the level we complete. And normally in the main game, you complete levels to unlock the nightmare, which is kind of like the boss level. So we kind of have to think about which levels we want to beat and which levels we want to check for coin locations, because that's where the gems will be, is where the coins normally are. So if you enter a coin machine, for example, they have 5 coins normally, and that's a lot of spawn locations potentially for a gem to show up in. So if you reach one of those, it's a pretty good deal, but I haven't found one yet.
Yeah, they can definitely be a gold mine. There have definitely been quite a few seeds where we get one right at the start and it has like 2 abilities in the same level. I do this? I think so.
This is this is harder than I expected it to be.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of
Ooh.
I need a sip of water. There's definitely a lot of thinking involved with this.
There's also overworld coins and there's puzzle coins. There's 70 coins overall, so each of those is a potential location for a gem. We need all 5 gems because we have warps disabled. Normally, you're able to access the portals in the main area of each world location. You're able to warp between worlds if you have levels unlocked there. So in order to get to World 6 and beat the game, because that's where the boss is, we got to get all the gems, because that's normally how you unlock World 6. In that respect, we also need to beat all of the World 6 levels, because despite being located in a number of random spots where they shouldn't be, because they're not in World 6 usually, we have to find those to actually unlock the boss. So we have to do the gems to get over there, and then we have to find the World 6 levels and beat them to actually unlock the final fight. I'm having not great luck. Oh, can I get up here? Wait. Am I stuck? No, I'm not stuck. Okay. We do have an unstuck button if we need it. We'll try not to use it.
Oh yeah, because there are certain cases where you might get stuck. You enter an area, then you can't leave, and then the game also saves when you get there. So in those cases, there is a button we can press as a panic button to send us back to the first world in the game.
This overworld is super wacky. Do you agree with that?
From what I've seen so far, yeah, I haven't explored it too much, but
Okay.
yeah, it's a bit weird.
In that same respect, we do need to strategize on which levels we should even bother beating. Some levels have coins that are kind of towards the beginning, so you can quickly check if there's a coin there or not, or a gem. And you can just dip and hope that you don't need that level later on. Because we do know that one nightmare is going to be somewhere in the run that we need to get, so we do need to unlock one set of levels somewhere. But we don't know which world we need to do. We just had somebody briefly check for us at the spoiler log, so we don't really know. There might be no, there should be exactly one, right? Not more than one?
Yeah, it's one. Okay. Technically, the last level's a nightmare, but I don't count that one, right? So it's 2 technically.
Yeah. Ooh. This is hard without the ability.
I can't believe you're trying to do this without the ability you should use for this.
Oh, it's so hard. I'm missing.
I can't do that one.
Sometimes you can take damage and get your dash back, but I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. I mean,
I think it's kind of amusing when you go off screen in one overworld area. You move like to the left, but then it sends you to an area that moves you like in another direction. Like you come from the top of the screen for some reason. Like that's just something that can happen. You just walk one way and then you turn out on another.
It's kind of like built-in randomizer humor. You always get a hearty chuckle here and there. Also, there's a secret area in the game, which we might have to visit. I haven't visited there yet, as far as I'm willing to admit to ATS here. But that is also part of the overworld, so it might be holding one of the worlds that we need to go to. Can I do this? Maybe? Not with that amount of time. Okay, we're moving on.
How
it's kind of like an Easter egg hunt.
Oh.
How do you do that?
I think that one might be possible, but I'm not totally sure. This one needs... Can you get up here? Maybe?
Oh, nope. Yeah, more than I thought. Never mind.
We're gonna come back for that one. we need that one later, but you know, World 6 is hard without the stuff that you need.
Ooh, give me in. Okay. Oh.
Did you do something
that was
cool?
Scary.
Yeah, there was a pretty precise thing I had to... Well, I think I have to do it, but I just wanted to do it now, so I don't have to come back here later.
I'll say you have to do it. I think that counts.
What he's saying is that
style points.
It's not in logic, but he's cheating with his angles, so he can do it anyway.
That was
That's what he's
actually
saying.
not an unlocked angle trick.
Oh, okay.
It was just
You could
crazy
do it. It's just
timing.
yeah, it's a little bit obscure why that would be possible.
Okay. See here? Nope.
It's not how you would
okay.
typically do it.
What have I not done here? This one? That's the only, yeah, it's the only one. Okay. I'll go around. I'm gonna go this
I'm gonna
way.
ask, is that like possible?
I'm not sure. I don't know if I've done that before. One there. Okay. There was one up
No.
there. There. Oh. Nope,
Oops.
nothing in this one either. That's too bad. Oh right, you
I
can
don't
just do this.
have I don't have the ledge dash ability yet, and it's like the most mind games. Actually, that's not gonna, I don't need to do this. It really plays with you if you're really used to doing ledge dashing, which after a while you do get used to it. It's such a jarring thing to be forced to play without it, since the randomizer
Yeah.
can take it away from you. And
Yeah, it's
if I
pretty
ever
funny.
find the red gem, then I get it back. So
Yeah, it's
You
so
don't have a
weird
red
watching
gem
without
yet?
ledge dashing.
Yeah. It gives you your jump back, or your it gives you a midair jump, so it's really useful for pretty much every aspect of the game. Oh, I forgot to hold on. I'll be right back. My character has to go to the bathroom. Can you pause your run for a second?
wait, what are you doing?
Nothing.
You're trying to stall me?
No.
Listen, you get to cheat with your unlocked angles. So
True.
it's only
I'm
fair.
I'm glad you're on board for bullying him for his cheaty angles.
I feel targeted. I did nothing wrong.
I want to make fun of you, but I don't know how much I can say because I also use unlocked angles, so I don't know.
Let's go. It's okay to be
Um,
conflicted about those emotions.
Oh, okay, so this is the part of the run where I have to try to remember where everything is. To try to revisit stuff effectively, which is here. We do have a tracker. Mine
I
is
do
bigger
have a-
because I play in windowed mode, so it takes up more speed. I'm sorry that you're having your viewing experience covered up. Oh, right. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you can't do that. There is a trick to do this, which is there.
I gotta say, these levels are very scattered. I don't really have like a particular nightmare that I'm close to
I know.
accessing right now.
How do I do this? Oh, you gotta just pray. Okay.
So since we don't know which nightmare it is, and for anyone who missed it, the way we enter one is we go to one of these portals in the middle of a world. When we have beaten all 6 levels from this world, or from whatever world you're in, you gain access to like a 7th level. And we cannot... Yeah, since we have to basically... We don't know which nightmare we have to go to. One of them has a gem, probably. So... We just kind of have to play like a bunch of random levels and hope that one of the nightmares, or what nightmare we pick, the one we pick has the gem we're looking for.
I just remembered I forgot to do a puzzle. Oh.
Wait, you need help?
No, I forgot to do a puzzle earlier. I gotta go back.
Oh, I thought you meant you forgot the password.
Oh no. It's the cavern one. Let's see. Nope. Ah! Oh. The hell? Why'd I go through that?
I don't have Let's Dash still.
Yeah, same. Do you think a gem is in a nightmare?
Well, when vetting the seeds, we made sure to pick ones that have at least one nightmare involved.
Yep.
So I don't know which one it is, but yeah, one of them has something, and it has to be a gem since it can't be a World 6 level.
Yeah, duh.
Yeah.
This is
Oh,
so annoying
baby.
without a ledge dash.
You guys were both doing combat at the same time.
Oh, sick. Twinsies.
I think
I can do this.
the combat is so silly.
Yeah. You reflect bullets. That's most of it.
Calling it combat is probably a little bit of a stretch, but
Yeah, I guess so.
Well-
I guess you're right there.
It's more like self-defense.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, can't do the skip on this one. Just gonna go over here. Man, not having ledge dash is so annoying.
Yeah.
Of all the ones to not have this whole time. I wish it was the gold one so we just can't like dash dance.
It's the one ability I don't have.
I think that's true for me. But yeah, why am I even checking this? We already confirmed. True. I just realized ATS is way ahead of me. He made a logical conclusion way before I did. Oh no.
I don't want to say anything, but you're definitely. Yeah, you're definitely.
He is definitely, and basically.
Yep.
It's definitely not as bad as you think.
Okay, okay. I have a new idea. Let's see, do I have a lot of this? Yeah.
One saving grace we have is that while we can't do a ledge dash to get the double jump, we can use it to get the speed, which can have some use sometimes, not often.
Yeah, I just did that and I fell through a fall through.
Yeah, so sometimes.
It was, I don't know, even know how that's, I must have done like a perfect fall through. It was wacky. Okay.
Yeah, one nice benefit of having almost all the gems, and if you know, like, oh, the last one has to be in a nightmare. Oh, that's meant to be a nightmare. I don't actually have to check any of the items outside of a nightmare.
I know, I just
kinda
really
what I'm
want
doing.
to still. Ah,
Yeah,
Don't
that's
you
kinda
wanna
what I'm doing
see?
right now.
don't you want to look anyway? Isn't it
Doing
fun?
mean,
checks is so satisfying. It's never not.
I'm gonna lose, man.
See, I think I would really like to go. I can't say which world I want to go to.
Uh-huh.
I'll just number it on the screen. This world,
Uh-huh.
because I'm really close to getting the nightmare on that one.
Let's see, I want to go here. Yeah, so we're both basically gambling on which nightmare we should open. Have you made a decision? Oh, whoops. That was...
I think so. I don't have all the levels in that world yet.
Yeah, me neither. Can I do this?
Actually, I have two candidates, I think. Depending on which one I get first.
Oh. Can I... Oh, yeah.
I've got to learn how to play this rando. Looks so fun.
Where is... It's got to be over there. Yeah, it's really fun. I have... Okay, yeah. Just double checking that ATS and I have the same amount of gems. I didn't mess something up really bad.
Yeah, I think due to the nature of this seed, we did go roughly the same path at the start, at least.
Yeah.
We did get that dash and shine pretty early, and that means you can really only leave the first wall in one way. There's only one way to do it. You would need
Yep.
wall jump to leave the other two paths.
That's
We didn't
true.
get that until later.
Lemmy thought that we were just on the same wavelength, but he didn't know that, you know, we're just doing this. It's the only thing that we could have done, probably.
Oh no, I
I
understand. I just thought it was pretty funny
wait,
because you guys
he knows
ended up
everything.
leaving at the same time.
Okay, okay. Okay, so that was the sword cliff. I don't need to be over here. Where the hell? What haven't I checked yet?
Is the sword cliff unchanged?
Yeah,
Okay.
got a sword up there. You know,
This is not what I expected to happen, but I think I have...
I don't need to do that. I don't know how to do that. Where do I need to go right now? You want to play some dark levels?
You got the cutscene?
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it right now.
Right. I didn't get rid of it
let's
actually.
see.
That's good. Good point. I don't want to make you feel bad, Cos, but I think I'm in go mode.
Oh no.
Yep.
I haven't even found a whole world yet. What did I do wrong?
Yeah, in between me saying it wasn't that bad and now it got worse. So I'm sorry to lie.
Is it? No, because this is over here. What happened to me? Did I? Because this is over here. Oh, I hate this section right here. This is such a roundabout way to get over here.
Levels have invisible spikes and they're pretty rough
This is here.
to get around.
Did I not?
Oh, it doesn't. Oh, actually, it doesn't have to be this. Actually, no. Yeah, I'll take that back. You know what? I made a logical mishap.
What does that mean?
Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna do this.
The hidden tech.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, I take it back. I was not in go mode. I lied.
Oh, really?
I thought I was. I actually did, but
Have you found World 2 yet? Where's World 2 at?
Well,
I can't believe that
Good
I
question.
fumbled. Oh, I really didn't go over here this whole time. Oh
I
my
shouldn't play
god.
this yet.
You walked up there and then
Oh my, I
you
totally
left.
did.
You
Oh,
walked
that's
up
so
there,
bad.
started wall jumping, and then turned around.
I was like, no, I gotta look for something else here.
It's got to be this. I think this is it. I think this is the level I got to play.
Oh wait.
Oh. Save me checkpoints. Let's see. Yeah, I think now is the time
Okay.
to go for go mode. Where do I go though?
Mode.
I gotta
obviously.
read my tracker for a second.
I was waiting for that one.
Thank you. I'm here all night.
Thank you.
That's true, you are actually.
Yeah, and I've also been here nights in the past. Every other Friday at 10 p.m.
Oh, sick. Anybody who's listening to us right now should probably check into those.
Also, if you guys are fans of Hotfix, you guys should absolutely send a submission to shows you like. I think there's a forum on gamesonquick.com/hotfix. I think it's there. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be a liar, but I don't think I am. I've never lied.
That's true.
I've only been blissfully misinformed.
It was somebody else's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, where's the level at? Oh, okay, so I have to read the tracker for a little bit. Did I skip I skipped a level. Oh no. Oh no.
There we go. Okay.
Why did I do this? Oh, because I went up there first and then I forgot because I got the thing. Yeah. Oh, that's not even helpful. What the hell?
I don't want to spoil anything, but what gem was that? I missed it.
I got the red gem, which is Ledge Dash. Finally.
Finally, gameplay.
You just now got it?
Yeah, finally, I got it.
Oh my god.
Then we gotta play the first level in the game, which is the last level, actually.
I do need to be over there. Oh. I really messed the bed here, fellas. We gotta go here. At least we're here. I'm gonna try to check one nightmare. That's my goal before you beat the game.
You better hurry up.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
You have an amount of time.
Okay. Non-zero
Good luck,
amount.
though.
I did touch the portal, actually, the dark portal. That there was a cutscene in this world where if you have 4 gems, the little dark portal shows up on the left of that level I just lived, like that I exited. And if you don't interact with that portal, that cutscene will play again and again and again until you interact with it. And I actually forgot I did do that. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's pretty funny actually.
Because you would have seen that cutscene play maybe 4 times on my screen if I hadn't done that.
Oh.
So now I'm just looking for the last level that I have to beat. It's in one of these.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the win con for this is just finding all the World 6 levels, right? And beating them?
And the
Correct,
gems.
since...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, gems to reach the... Oh, here it is. Gems to reach the final world where the nightmare level is, and all the World 6 levels to open that nightmare level.
Okay. We're gonna have some fun with some invisible spikes right here. Okay. Is it? Nope.
that
That's
too
not
early?
important.
No. I
don't
almost
That
did a funny
that actually
glitch
scared
where if you reset the level too fast, right as you touch the goal, you don't get the goal. You gotta start over and do it again.
Yeah, there's
Only-
a 1 frame difference.
only real speed games have that bug. It's just this game and Monkey Ball 2.
Wait, Monkey Ball as well?
Yeah, it's, if you exit the stage within the first 2 frames of beating it, it doesn't count.
Wow. Well, that's the OG glitch then. It's the Monkey Ball glitch.
It's the monkey ball glitch. You just named our tech
call
for
it
us.
first frame, even though
Oh my
it's
God,
just
did I really do that?
it's 2 frames.
Oh, okay. Oh god, I got a coin in a level and then I didn't beat it, and that's a level that I should have beaten. Why am I like this?
All right, we will have to get ready on time. And time.
GG's.
All right. GG's. Where was the I'm forfeiting, by the way. Where was the red gem?
It was in the 3rd nightmare.
Oh. Oh. Wait,
I
let
thought
me
it was the second
just
one because that was the first one I entered, but then I remember there was a level in World 1 that I didn't beat.
I went to the
World 3.
wrong place. Yeah. That makes sense. I was just going to World 3 just now. I for some reason I entered 3-2 and I got the coin and I left, and that was the only World 3 level I needed. And then it's in World 3, so I could just be there, and then the nightmare would be right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes that happens. Sometimes the randos are like within a few seconds of each other. That's happened a few times. Sometimes it's like 8 or 10 minutes, depending on the routing that you make up on the fly. You know, just that's the way it plays out.
But yeah, that was super exciting. Definitely, if you're in chat, you're like, oh, this game looks sick. I want to get into it. Like we said, it's $1. There's also a bunch of custom levels. There's Rando, there's Bingo. So absolutely join the WaveLand Speedrunning Discord. Get into it, because I will probably be getting into it. If
There's a race twice a month
Yeah.
if you want to join. We'll welcome anybody. You might have to cut some of your runs off short if you're really bad, but other than that, anybody can join. It's the 1st and 3rd Saturday.
Yeah, we'll cater the speedrun categories so that more people can participate if there is any sort of wish list things you guys want to do.
Yep.
yeah, it's literally guaranteed to be a great time. But yeah, thank you guys so much for doing that showcase. It was super fun.
Yeah, thanks for having us. It was cool. I enjoyed preparing my TED Talk, even though some of the levels didn't show up and my sound died. I'm sure we had fun running the level pack too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. A lot of fun.
Good times.
Where can everyone in chat find you guys?
Oh, you know, I'm putting around pretty much everything on my socials is what you see on screen right now. So if you want to come see my twice a month tweet where I say a bad joke, that's where I'm at. Or, check me out in the WaveLand Discord where I and ATS help run the races. Check us out.
Yeah, and I don't have much to plug. I have a Twitch channel. That's basically the only place where you might find me publicly. I don't really post much online, but that or Discord. WaveLand Discord, I'm in there, like Kaz said, or on Twitch at ATS_.
Yep, we both stream at least a few hours a month, so come check us out.
That's the realest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah. I'm an affiliate, so I made it. But
yeah, thank you guys so much. Parallel Universe is gonna be right back with Rush Cyberfunk with the Movement Plus mod. So it's just PC movement game after PC movement game here. We'll be back in a few minutes. We're gonna take a bit longer of a break, a quick wellness break. So get up, stretch, eat some snacks, drink some water, all that jazz, and we'll be back here in a few minutes. So. Everyone, welcome back to Parallel Universe. We're back here with Shovelclaws and Vane showing off Rush Cyberfunk Movement Plus. It's super sick, it's super cool. But before we get started, I just want to remind everyone really quick, that your subs, Prime subs, gift subs, bits, everything that you contribute here on Twitch goes to benefit GDQ Hotfix. If you love the daily speedrunning content that we provide here, literally every day we're live. If you love that, if you're able to, consider contributing. It helps us out. And also, if you're watching on the YouTube, consider subbing, liking. If you're here on Twitch, you can go to youtube.com/GamesDoneQuick and check out all the VODs from all the hotfix and mainlines and towels and literally everything. But if you guys want to introduce your game, Claus and Vane, you guys can.
I'm kind of getting balled on right now. Vane, what's up? How's it going?
Hello, Claus. I'm chilling.
Yeah, what's up? I'm Shovelclaws. I'm joined by Vane. We both run Rush Cyberfunk. This game is a really awesome game. All about spraying graffiti, tagging cops, beating up crew members, and I don't know, something
police.
Something police, something graffiti. Today we're doing a little bit different. This is Movement Plus. Vane, if you want to give it a quick rundown of what this mod is and does to the game, that'd be awesome.
All right, so in layman's terms, basically, we go like Mach 5. The mod, essentially, to make it simple, it kind of just removes the speed caps that the game normally puts on you from certain mechanics, as well as like a whole bunch of new, like completely new movement mechanics. And you go very fast.
Yeah. Before we start, this game already goes like Mach 4. Adding extra movement complexity on top of it, we wouldn't be able to explain everything during the run, so we need to explain stuff here before we start. Don't worry. So what we're going to start with is actually a movement mechanic that is used everywhere in the vanilla game speedrun. If you look over at my screen on the left here, this is a zip. What you just saw is an exploit with billboards in this game. Billboards are basically the technical version of this is it's weird and like displaces your movement really quickly, but if you manage to get off of the billboard as it's displacing your movement, it sends you just flying. It just flings you right towards wherever you're facing. These are used everywhere in the vanilla speedrun as well, so this isn't a modded thing. You just have to jump at the corner of a billboard and it does that weird movement displacement. So we do that a lot in this run as well, and we do it everywhere in the vanilla game, but they're a little bit more powerful in this this mod because of, everything being basically uncapped and very different. It's pretty cool. It's very convenient. Building off of zips are a mechanic that Vane will explain.
All right, so next up we have rail zips, kind of building off of that mechanic of just being on the billboard and going very fast. This mod tries to add that to rails. So the idea here is that you're going to walk up to a rail and boost at about the same time, and I messed it up. Can be weird to time sometimes, but just like that, you go flying. Very, very simple. A lot of uses. There's a lot of rails in this game.
Yeah.
fact.
There are a lot of
we have
billboards, and adding them to Rails makes adding sick movement to Rails also makes them cool, because in the vanilla game, Rails are kind of one-dimensional. So adding sick movement mechanics to them makes this game way faster.
Yeah, in conjunction with zips, it's just wild. Another thing to note about this mod that you might have noticed already is that it adds fast falling as a mechanic. So at the peak of your jump, you're able to just descend very quickly. Just kind of puts you in place.
Yeah, as long as you're going down, you can do a fast fall. You can see both of us probably doing it at a time. It's,
as well
pretty
as just
useful
natively, you also do just start falling a little faster than you would in the vanilla game.
Yeah. And then probably the last mechanic we'll talk about before we get into it is frame boosting. Frame boosting is a trick from the hit classic Jet Set Radio Future, where if you time a jump on the very first frame that you hit a rail or a wall run, you will get a speed boost. It breaks the speed cap in that game. In this game, it's a little bit different, of course. Frame boosting adds to your speed, and it's not frame perfect, it's just kind of a precise timing. So you can get them a lot easier in this mod as well. Turns out that frame perfect stuff in this game is weird and annoying because made in Unity, Lamau.
Unity moment.
But yeah, Unity moment. We use frame boost quite a lot as well. All of these movement mechanics are pretty essential to the run. And one last thing before we actually go to the main menu and try to get started, is we are playing with a bunch of extra mods. You can tell if you're familiar with this game and looking at the game right now. We are not playing with just Movement Plus. The list of mods we have is, of course, Movement Plus. We have a speedometer down there in the top right. You can see as I start moving around, it cranks up to 65. It goes way above that, don't worry about it. We have a cutscene skip mod, because in the vanilla game, there are quite a few unskippable cutscenes, and we thought, you know what, we're already modding the heck out of this game for this category. Why not just crank it up some more? So we have cutscene skip as well. Then we have Gimme My
even
Boost.
faster.
Yeah, real. As you should, always and forever. We have Gimme My Boost, which I'll show off by getting to the loading zone that's over here. You can see my boost meter down in the top right. Gimme My Boost is a very simple mod. It just keeps the boost meter full between loading zones. So if you have a full boost meter, you'll come out of the loading zone with a full boost meter. The vanilla game does not do that. Thankfully, that mod fixes it. Again, kind of just one of those nice quality of life things that we figured we might as well add. And then we have, for some fun stuff in the game itself, we have boost colors, which changes our boost and boost pack colors behind us. And then Crew Boom, which allows custom characters. We don't have any surprises in store, not at all. And then finally, and probably most importantly, is Slop Crew, which if you know this game, you've probably heard of. That is a multiplayer mod. Vane, where are you right now?
I'm right here, yeah.
Yeah, you can see we both pulled up in Slop Crew. We can see each other. We can't interact with each other that much. Weird technicality there. But we can, in fact, dance together, and that's what matters. But yeah, we're using a ton of extra mods just to make this a fun modded showcase. It felt appropriate. But I think we'll both quit out of the game to load up a blank save file for the run now. If Limey, you want to go ahead and count us down.
Yeah, are you guys both ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll count down from 5 and it'll be on go. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Alrighty.
Awesome.
Good luck.
Good luck, Vane. This is gonna be sick. Me and Vane have been cooking up this mod. I see you stood up before me, cheater. Oh, I totally loaded it in with all my boosts.
I did too, so.
Yeah, it's fine.
As long as it's even.
Yeah, you can see kind of an exploit with Give Me My Boost. We both forgot about it. I was going to try to remind us. But Vane, what are we doing here in the tutorial? Being broken out by Knuckles.
So, I'm currently being broken out of jail by Candyman myself. But basically...
That actually makes a lot more sense than Knuckles.
Basically, in the prologue here, we're looking to collect a boost pack here, like we just did. He's gonna teach us how to do graffiti, and we're also gonna grab some inline skates before we get out of here. All required to kind of get before you leave.
They're not technically required, but I mean, I guess graffiti and the boost pack kind of are because they do kind of soft lock you. But the inlines are technically not, but it's a lot nicer with them. So yeah.
I missed the trice trigger, so.
Oh no! Did you actually? That's so tragic.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a little behind, but it's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm coming up on Pretty Boy Skip here in the prologue. We line up on this little locker. We change our FPS to 30, and then we can flip right out, and we'll just hit a loading zone out of bounds. We just hop into the loading zone, and it puts us into the next area hideout, where I have turned into Sonic the Hedgehog, being guided by Tails. Awesome.
I forgot you guys had custom graffiti, and both of them made me laugh.
Yeah, we have some pretty good custom graffiti going.
I'm also now Latch from Weasley.
Congrats on your furry transformation.
GG.
Here in Hideout, we have a few challenges to do with our guide character of choice. I believe yours should be Belle because of reasons, but it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I will protect the master.
But Vane, if you wanna, I see you're getting near. Do you want to go ahead and explain what I am doing in an early Matan?
Right. So basically, once you finish with almost all of the tutorials here, we can do this little hideout clip here that will get us into one of the later areas early, but that will let us get into Millennium Square, which is we're supposed to be here later. Kind of a sequence break, but it lets us take care of some graffiti in Millennium Square first. Before we actually get into Versum Hill, where we're supposed to.
Oh, you got a way better rail zip than I did. I'm okay. Yeah, you can already kind of see the movement with this mod. It's pretty nice. I fell back behind because of early Matan clip. I kind of struggled with it, so. Yeah, just two Sonics racing around. Shout out to Chris Pratt voicing Garfield. So true to me. And twitch.tv/Nastani. Anyways.
Your graffitis are so good.
Shout out $10 mode.
I love $10.
Lemmy, you're so mean. Lemmy's very mean to me in DMs. I don't like him.
Yeah,
but
that's
I do
my
like
bad.
Chris Pratt.
I thought they were lying.
Anyways.
Young gentleman does not know how Wordle works.
Oh no. I missed the graffiti up there. I don't know what I'm actually going to do about that. Anyways, what we're doing here...
I'm actually crying from laughing.
What we're doing here in Millennium Square is we're getting a bunch of graffiti early because we come back here in the story later on. So we're going to be grabbing a bunch of graffiti for reasons we'll get into shortly.
Right. The last one there.
Yeah, I'm getting my last one, but it's very different because of my route mess-ups, so... Thankfully, it wasn't too slow. But yeah. Into Versum Hill, where we're supposed to be properly. This is where Chapter 1 actually takes place, and thankfully, we have a pretty fun route here coming up. The way we do this is very different, by the way. Don't worry about it. Just part of the Movement Plus experience. Everything that we do will be very different from each other.
You ready?
I've messed it up a little bit, but basically we're going to use this train. We're going to use a NPC here actually to spawn some graffitis on the train, and we are going to just spray all these, get some rep. That's all grouped together.
Yeah, one thing in this game that we like doing a lot is doing a bunch of graffitis that are kind of grouped together. The reason for that is kind of apparent. It decreases our movement time. We don't have to spend as long spraying stuff and moving between the individual sprays. This train in particular is a really good example of that, where we literally just like hit all of the graffiti spots immediately. It's pretty awesome. And that gets us a ton of rep, which we'll need in just a little bit for reasons that we'll get into in a little bit.
Right. And so I just zipped around that corner there, hit that little spray there. That kind of, without hitting that spray, the rest of this chapter cannot really continue. Because here, as you see, I get back into percent hill. It spawns all these franks here, which will give us challenges here. And here we'll see the kind of main gameplay loop of the BRC start, where these crew members are going to give us challenges to do. We beat them in their challenge, and we move on. And that'll eventually lead us to a crew battle at the very end of the chapter.
Yeah, so it's a pretty simple, string of events, I guess, to progress the story. We spray a bunch of graffiti, we get a bunch of challenges to do, and we do those challenges, and then we beat up the crew to take their turf. It's all very straightforward as a game, but Movement Plus makes it pretty awesome.
That's like
because everything is just so much faster. Yeah, it's also worth noting, Movement Plus is hard. Turns out going that fast... I forgot about my Mario spray. Turns out going fast can be kind of hard to control.
Yeah, this is definitely faster than like God intended for sure.
Oh, 100%. God being Team Reptile in this case. Yeah, no, we're going way faster than the devs would ever expect us to. Okay, I did not hit that rail zip, unlucky. But yeah, these are the Franks, by the way. These Franks are kind of rivals of this chapter. I don't know what my rep count is. It's 70 for this this chapter, right?
Yeah, it's 70.
Okay, then I'm already good. Thankfully, because spraying extra graffiti is slow. But yeah, these are the Franks. They're these like basketball guys who they stitch together their limbs. It's kind of weird, but it's it's kind of unique. We're coming up on a trick here. It's kind of slay. We're coming up on a pretty big important trick here. Fane, you wanna explain that one?
So you're talking about Nightmare, right?
No, I'm talking about Stonewall.
Oh yeah,
the fight that we're both in.
it's so quick. I just like kind of forgot about it. Basically, so that boss fight there versus Irene, she has this bug where if you hit her and then exit her navigation mesh, the game just activates kind of just like a backup to where it just ends the fight because it doesn't really know what to do.
Yeah, it assumes you're out of the arena of the fight. We call that Stonewall because we ram our face into the wall, and also we're going against cops, so it like kind of made sense if you know history.
It's kind of fire.
Historical events. It's a really good name. That was someone in my chat came up with it, and I was like, oh my god, that is.
Oh my
great.
god. I didn't even know that.
But yeah.
Speedrunning tricks
really?
are either like just someone's like username from like 2012 or like. This kind of reminds me of this, so I'm gonna call it this.
Yeah, that's a lot of the tricks in this game. I got jump scared by a text message from Knuckles.
Just like the zip name, like it kind of just like looked like that. So, and then it and then it got changed. So
there's history behind that.
History we're not gonna get into.
We can't talk about. But yeah,
not here.
What we're gonna do in this crew battle is we've already smoked the Franks, by the way. Them little boys cooked. So we need to talk about another tech, zip storage. Zip storage is really important for a segment coming up after this crew battle. Zip storage is a weird quirk of this game's programming where you, if you hit a billboard, the speed you leave the billboard from is actually stored as a variable. That variable gets called upon by the game whenever you hit another billboard. So when you leave a billboard, it stores that speed. When you hit a billboard, it applies that speed for a frame. If you hit a billboard for just a frame, what happens is the game applies that speed, doesn't have time to take it away, because typically in this game, billboards will normalize your speed to about 13 units. And this works even in Movement Plus. Another great thing about Movement Plus is that it actually works between loading zones, unlike the vanilla game. But that's not relevant until a little bit later. If Vane, you want to talk about the trick we're going to do here in this dream sequence after the crew battle.
All right, so basically we're gonna take that storage we got and we're gonna try and use it on this first billboard here. We're gonna get launched off of that ramp. I did not get launched because Unity moment. But basically, we're
Yeah.
trying to skip this entire dream segment, and we call it Nightmare.
Oh, I got a bad launch. I got launched, but I got a bad one.
Also
Like-
on my screen, I'm getting a little visual bug where some elements are.
Oh, you
staying
missed
on
the
my screen.
cutscene skip?
Yeah.
That's funny. Well, I've hit Nightmare. I pulled back ahead.
I'm kind of fumbling.
It's okay. Nightmare's hard for what it's worth. It's worth going for even if you miss it once or twice. That trick is a huge gatekeeper to PBing. Vane would know, unfortunately. I would also know,
I have
unfortunately.
PTSD from it.
But yeah. So kind of how this game goes is that you have all of the progression that we've talked about into a crew battle, into a dream segment. So at the end of every chapter is a dream segment, and that dream segment marks the end. All of them in this mod have pretty large skips. There are, I believe, three of them have pretty large skips in base movement, base any percent. And Nightmare 1 is, of course, the first one. It's called Nightmare 1 because it's hard. But yeah, I am entering into Millennium Square in Chapter 2. This is where we're supposed to come to in this part. I am down a graffiti because I messed up my route. I forgot about the 4 on the quarter pipe. That's cool. But yeah, we gotta come to the eclipse here. I forgot that cutscene turns me around. Oops. We have to come to the eclipse here in order to kind of scare them off to Brink, but they won't talk to us because we're not a woman, and that's actually true. That's not a joke. We are not
like
women.
men.
So they don't like men.
We are not
which
girl
kind of
bosses.
slay, honestly. I forgot to test this before the stream. I really hope Tails works with this, actually.
I did a pre-groove.
Okay, it did work. Thank God. I would have been panicking if that did not work. Anyways, I'm gonna swap to Tails, and I believe Vane is swapping to another special character.
I'm swapping to Jay, one of the DLC characters, another Lethal League character. You'll notice I'm kind of going for a Lethal League Blaze kind of thing.
Yeah, that one's actually just in the vanilla game. We didn't add that one in.
That's
so
true.
congrats, Vane, on being the only like normal gameplay. And then we meet Solus, who, and I'm blaming Lemmy for this one, has the biggest yacht in Ohio, apparently.
This is true.
That's
He
real.
really wanted me to say
Verifiable
that. He, like, DM'd
evidence.
me.
You said that yourself.
You DM'd me for like weeks telling me to say it on Hotfix. What do you mean?
You said that yourself.
Obsessed.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, you said that yourself. Just
Yeah,
now, right?
Vane's having regrets, I think. But yeah.
I should have never said yes.
But yeah, we the Eclipse kind of bullies Solus, so we have to help him out, beat up the Eclipse. We actually just want their territory in Brink. Our kind of story goal here is to go All City, and we're about to do another pretty cool route here in Brink Terminal called Doc's Route. At least
Alright, so
I am. I
basically-
don't know where Vane is going. I'm scared.
I'm doing it right now. So basically, rail zip off that.
Oh, I
we're
see
gonna
you
head
now.
all the way over here. And here I'm gonna do a little trick jump.
No.
Which trick jumps, by the way, when you're going faster with this mod, send you a lot higher than they normally would.
Okay, I didn't know if
Yeah.
that was a thing that was actually real or just like me imagining it.
Yeah, so in this mod, trick jumps, which are when you're off your skates, you can do a trick on the ground. Oh my god, I can't hit this jump. You can do a trick on the ground and then, oh my god, I'm throwing.
Dox is the great equalizer.
Vane, you explain this. I'm actually throwing so hard.
Yeah, so basically,
trick jump?
you do a trick while not on, like just while on your feet, and then you press jump, and you will do a bit of a higher jump, bit of a corkscrew jump. And this
Yeah.
mod basically makes it so it is affected by speed. So
Oh
I
my
just
god,
did some weird
I'm
move.
kinda
Also, going back to before the stream, you were asking how much rep I was getting. I do have 68 rep. I am correct.
wow. Crazy. Me and Vane
Yeah.
had a lengthy argument about how much rep he was getting after Docs. I didn't believe him, and now I'm forced to reconcile all of my actions.
You're double wrong.
I'm double wrong, and I'm owned by Docs. What's even the point, man?
Fact checked by real American patriots.
So true. Anyway,
Real slop crew fearing Americans.
so true. We are slop crewed out of our gourd. But yeah, I am finishing up Doc's route here now. I don't know what Vane's doing, but
I'm about to
scares
start
me.
the third challenge.
Oh god, I'm so cooked. I gotta make a little bit of a comeback here. That's okay though. I do have my respawn point. That's awesome. After
You guys have to do
doing
baseball in
Doc's
this
route-
run?
Yes,
Oh,
actually,
we're gonna do some
it's
baseball.
still faster.
Okay.
Don't worry about that until later. But yeah, Vane doing the last of the challenges. I am now getting into the second and third challenge. This second challenge wants us to get a bunch of points. It's baby easy. It's like I could do this with my eyes closed. Maybe not this one, but I could do other ones with my eyes closed.
That's true. Here, after the challenges here, we are again getting ambushed by police officers, specifically Escher. I love Escher. This character is so cool, and they didn't add him as a playable character. It's too sad. Basically, we just gotta go around, hit him a few times, and then he'll get sad and he'll go away.
He'll get sad and go away is really funny way to describe that.
I'm
Yeah.
currently whiffing.
Oh, thank God, my chance. But yeah, the nice thing is that the super jump, as it's called, I believe, is very useful for is very useful for the I cannot play this game properly. It's very useful for a lot of the movement in this game because you can pretty easily just do a small little boost and then do a trick jump immediately after to get up to a higher point. And that's used quite a bit in the sniper fight here, at least by me. I don't know what Vane does, but yeah.
I started doing trick jumps.
Alright. He took my advice. I deserve this one, I think. Anyways, I'm now starting the sniper fight, and Vane, I imagine you're you're stuck in escalator right now.
I tried to do it, didn't really work. I got kind of a half one. Basically, there's this entire tower platforming segment here that you do to get up to Eclipse. What we do is we do a zip there off of that billboard down on the bottom level, and we use those stairs to bounce us up all the way to the top of the tower. Causes dubbed it escalator, kind of fire name.
Yeah, it's because you take the stairs to go up the tower.
Indeed.
It's a really good name.
Collision things with Movement Plus make it a little weird, like make it a little different. I'm not the most consistent with it.
I am relatively consistent with it. I also totally forgot this spray.
I think this proves the theory that every copy of this game is personalized.
I'm missing like 4 rep, and I don't know what I missed. But it's okay.
Check the disc.
But yeah.
Check him setup.
Check the disc. Alright. I guess I need to grab this this large. I guess one thing to note is that all of the graffiti have different sizes to them. Okay, Jesus. So there are smalls, mediums, larges, and XLs, and all of them have different rep values. Rep values are useful because more valuable ones get us more rep, and we need that to progress. So, yeah. It goes 2, 4, 6, 8 in ascending order, or in ascending order. I think I said that right. I think that's what that word means, and it's very important to the routing. You'll often hear us call them what their point values are: 6, 8, 4, so on and so forth. Just because it's more convenient than saying mediums are. I guess we could call them M's, but that feels weird. I don't like that. I think numbers are easier to remember.
Yeah, for sure.
Even if I hate math, like...
I was about to say, I know you, and you do not like math.
I mean, the brain
but
terminal
math's in my
incident
speedrun.
has shown it.
Yeah, I will forever hate speedruns with math in it, so...
That's why you love Pokemon runs, right?
No, actually. Anyways,
Okay,
here in the
buddy.
crew battle again. We don't have any zip storage to do here, so I'm going to try to show off this really cool rail zip that I found the other day. Otherwise, Vane, whenever you get into the dream, you can explain.
I did actually just hit it a little bit. Basically,
the huge rail zip.
Not the huge
the
one.
dream
I'm
stuff.
coming up on that though. Basically, in this stream, we try to utilize some rail zips to try and skip bigger portions. Whereas in the
Let's
normal
go.
game, we can't really do that. Coming up on a big one here.
Yeah, on my screen,
that was a little mini one.
I'm still in the crew battle, by the way. On my screen, though, I just got launched by a rail zip. I have no idea why this corner does that, but it does. I guess I should build up boost, actually. That would be a good idea.
Try my best to hit this. I'm not very good at it.
It's okay. It gives me time to come back, of course.
The equalizer. the
Equalizer.
fifth like equalizer.
We're just
Yeah,
making the race
I mean-
more interesting.
This run is going to swing back and forth because that's just the nature of Movement
my
Plus. It's a hard mod, and movement in this game is just nuts with it.
I cannot hit it.
Claus, I know it's your birthday, but can you get me this game?
What? That is an insane ask, Lemmy. Also, yes, it is my birthday. You have to wish me happy birthday. In vain, you have to throw.
I mean, what am I doing right now?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I cannot hit this trick for the life of me. This is actually so hard.
You guys have to type all the lyrics to like the happy birthday
let's
song,
go.
but just like by yourselves, so it's all like staggered.
Oh, I just saw you like fall. Okay, I hit it.
Oh, let's go.
Kind of a slow one, but it works.
That's okay. I hit it first try. Let's go. Okay, I got a also bad one, but that's okay. Yeah,
All right.
it's okay. After this run, Vane will have the PayPal invoice, and I will have my dub on Hotfix.
Are you guys betting?
No, the joke is that I'm paying him to lose.
Oh, okay. I think you guys should have
Yeah.
betted. That'd have been funny.
I was
Might have been
tempted
that
to bet on this, actually.
The only time I heard you guys talk about the potential results is when you said that you were going to lose by 10 minutes.
What? Which one of us said that? Let me...
Claus, you said it.
Nuh-uh.
Anyways, coming up on another 30 FPS clip there to get into mall super early. Normally we have to do a bunch more rep around square. Don't have to do
Yeah.
that with the power of limiting FPS.
Yeah, thankfully, we have a very convenient speedrun utility mod. Shout out to Luma and Ninja Cookie who have whipped that
The
up.
goats.
I am struggling with this clip because it hates me. There we
It
go.
happens.
And-
Good old shallot.
Yeah, we call that shallot because it's like a small onion in the fact that it has like 2 layers. And now we're into mall.
Shrek fans are fuming right now. I want you to know that.
Shrek fans are fuming. I hate that. Are there any Shrek fans in 2023? Is that still like a relevant?
I
thing
went to
for
Walmart
people?
earlier to get like contact lens juice because I ran out, and I saw like 2 or 3 different Shrek hoodies.
What? That's
Yeah, in the year of our Lord, 2023.
I feel like you're trying to bait me, and
I'm not.
they
I
will
swear.
make that spray that I just did real. Trouble Claws, you're stupid.
I'm not baiting you. I saw it and I got upset.
That's fair, actually.
Anyways, there I used the old head there to just kind of talk to them and teleport through the ceiling up to them, and that kind of skips a bit of a platforming segment. Using that the high jump there to get up to the fountain.
Yeah. The nice thing is that old head trigger just teleports you up to the old head, and we need to get up there anyways, so we just talk to them.
Yeah, basically the thing here with
unfortunately-
this first area is that we're following around a character named Vinyl. It's not.
Yeah,
we basically
Vinyl
just have
opens
to follow
up
her.
the main area of the mall, so we have to do a few things for her. Part of that is spraying an upcoming spray that I believe Vane is doing now, Switch.
Yeah,
The,
getting
the
into. Yeah, we just spray over the switch. That wall there just has no collision. You just get up there really easy.
We call it switch flip, but it's kind of a misnomer because we're technically not flipping through anything except for, like, I guess a visible wall. Even though
It's
it
close
doesn't
enough.
have collision. So it's like technically a clip, but it's technically not. Don't worry about it. This game's weird.
It's not that deep.
It ain't that.
Just don't think too hard.
Somebody in the chat just, someone mentioned like the Shrek Crocs that were released recently, and someone replied to that saying
What?
Shrocs, and I think we've gone too far. I think we need to just return to like old Twitch chat. We just gotta have some no fun allowed GDQ. We gotta have some. we gotta have just like PogChamp. That's all we get. That's all you guys get.
I know Richard
you guys
is
lost
gonna
your
come in
chapter
my ear
privileges.
later. Like, actually, we don't allow fun here at GDQ.
Yeah.
I mean,
None of
you're
that.
fired.
Yes. Say goodbye to your custom graffiti.
Thank God. Anyways.
I can't go $10 mode.
God, I hate this. We're coming up on the .exe challenges. The .exe are like these B-boy robo heads. They're pretty cool. I like them.
Voiced
Special
by the
Hotfix,
creator
by
of the
the way.
troll face. Fun fact.
That is actually legit, by the way.
Wait, what?
That is an actual fact. It is
As a
voiced by
real
the
fun fact.
creator of the troll face, and that is not a joke. I'm doing a strat here during this challenge. This is a 50 trick challenge, and we can just spam this upside down rail because of weird quirks with Movement Plus. It basically just magnetizes us right back onto the rail. Don't worry about it. It's fast for building tricks.
And there for that second challenge, I just rail zipped off of one of the fishies. Went all the way across the mall, which is you want to go across the mall using the fish, which I mean
Yeah.
technically I kind of did.
You kind of did. It's a location trigger on the other side, so that's all we need to do. Another thing worth noting is that we actually can use the half pipes. Oh my god, I can't believe I made that jump. We can use the half pipes around mall to get a bunch of extra height, because in this mod, the vertical half pipes are actually uncapped. You can gain as much height as you want. That is not the case in the vanilla game, strangely enough.
Wonder why.
It's almost like there's movement plus.
Nuh-uh.
That'd be too crazy. I think you're stretching.
Speaking of
I'm
plus
sorry.
movement, Vane, I'm sure you're already in the slide challenge way ahead of me.
Yes, so normally these little slides here, they do not go this fast. I'm trying to control my speed here with tricks. I'll be able to show it later, but you go super fast on these things. You need to collect all these canisters here and hit some triggers. And I just want to be able to not have to retry it.
Yeah, I'm getting into it now. It's a bit uncontrollable how fast you go here, but all you need to do is hit a bunch of location triggers, so it's hopefully fine. We'll see. At worst, you can just keep your combo going and turn around. Also, I want to give a shout out to Chris Pratt just covering that entire billboard. That was unnecessarily funny to me.
Oh my god.
Anyways, we are both coming up to the cop fight in mall. Did I enter ahead of you?
No,
No, you're on mech.
yeah, I'm going to the mech.
I'm gonna be trying to get a thing that we call a super Carson for reasons that we'll talk about in chapter 4. But I wanna do it. I can't do it. What's the point?
I've actually never heard the sounds that the cops make until just now.
They make weird sounds, yeah. No super Carson. I also missed a cop, so I'm slow here. But it's fine. We have our third great equalizer in radiation poisoning, which is an alternative to a strat we do in any percent. We mentioned it earlier, but as it turns out, the collision in Movement Plus is actually a lot different, and it fixes a lot of the strats we do in from any percent. So typically what we'd do here is we'd hit a zip off of a billboard in order to I need to hit the mech. In order to, oh my god, I am losing it. In order to get to where we need to go, which is later in the mall.
Oh, I hit it. Let's go.
Let's go.
I've gotten radiation poisoning.
Yeah,
I'm so happy.
Instead what we do here is we do a rail zip into the onto this rail and then launch through the windows in mall. I also hit it. Let's go. That was only second try too.
That took
And
me a
then
few
we,
tries.
Oh, I'm out of bounds.
Catching up?
I don't know. It's fine. Back in bounds. Let's go. But yeah, that's called radiation poisoning because I thought it was really funny to imagine it like it's a fish, mall clip or a strat called flying fish, except it's mutated. So that's all me, baby. I'm sorry. I come up with good movement trick names.
I don't think you ever
promise.
actually explained the origin to me. You just kind of called it radiation
I wanted to keep
poison.
it a
and
secret.
Okay. I just kind of accepted it as that.
But yeah, it's an alternative derived from flying fish, which was an old strat for mall clip that we do in any percent, and I thought it was funny.
As you can see here on my screen, that you can see
That
the
is
full potential
so
of the slides.
Yeah, they don't usually go that fast. I'm not used to seeing that.
They don't usually go that
and
fast.
here we're setting up for another
Can you believe it?
another storage here for Nightmare 2.
Yeah. This is the 4th great equalizer if one of us miss it. Hopefully not. So yeah, that storage, by the way, gives us a ton of speed. So it's very useful. Vane, where did you go actually? Oh, you're back in the main hall.
I just went out here. We can
Pull up to
meet
the sewers in I Wanna Know.
Pull up to the sewers. Okay.
We're going to the sewers. We're rats, baby. Oh, that was actually such a sick rail zip. I didn't think about that until I literally got there. So that's cool.
I did some crazy like unintentional high jump, by the way, and I'm just like here in 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's. Oh, you collected the CD. I wanted to dance around the CD in a ritual worship.
I apologize.
I should have clarified it. It's okay. It's not your fault. This is the CD for Two Mellow's I Wanna Know, the song currently playing. Shout out to Two Mellow, who solved a copyright issue that was affecting certain speedrunners. Vane's gone. Rest in peace. Damn, you're still 20 seconds ahead of me.
Have the fins been damp lately? I think they have.
Let me.
Yeah.
Have the fins been damp today?
So, yeah, so if you guys are interested in the hotfix VODs, you guys can go to youtube.com/gamesonquick. All the stuff from Mainline, UBF, Juneteenth, everything is going to be there. So if you guys want to take a look at that, you guys can subscribe to that channel. It's super cool. Don't ever talk to me again.
I need a serious answer.
I have hit Nightmare 2.
I softlocked?
I
skipped the dialogue with the fish and it softlocked me. That's really
Oh.
fun. Okay, anyways, that's fine. Thankfully, I don't lose storage from this. I don't think.
Now we get to see the grand appearance of the Candyman.
Yeah, let's go. Did you hit the full nightmare?
I didn't hit like the super deluxe. I just hit like the normal one.
Okay, I still have a chance. I can hit Nightmare Super Deluxe. Nightmare in Dreamland Deluxe. I don't know. Kirby reference? Sorry.
Return to Dreamland Deluxe.
Oh no, I missed it. I'm so far behind now, actually. I guess I can go for the old Nightmare, but this is gonna be real dumb with oh, never mind.
Here,
what were you cooking?
So, normally,
Nothing,
if I can explain, basically, at the beginning of chapter 4, there's this whole like fetch quest line where we have to like kind of repair Red. He's kind of out of commission. We can just skip all of that using a death warp, and it sets us at the default spawn location for Pyramid Island. Weird bug thing, but call that flesh print skip.
Yeah, it skips a huge fetch quest with the flesh prints. I'm so mad, actually. I'm stuck in the very first section of the chapter 3 dream.
Oh no.
Because I'm trying to go for Old Nightmare too. And I keep falling!
No, dude.
Nightmare! Except for...
Nightmare.
Anyways. Yeah, Pyramid is quite the tricky level, so... Vane is well into it now. I'm not going for it. I'm just gonna try to...
And I believe you're gonna probably see some route variation. I'm doing a bit of an older pyramid route, because I haven't learned it. There's been a new one, haven't learned it.
Yeah, new one is
And I think
pretty
Claw's
nice,
doing
actually.
something different.
Yeah, I'm doing the newest pyramid route. So a little bit of route divergence just kind of goes to show how... I'm back at the beginning again!
How does that... What?
What?
Wait, you were so
went
far.
all the way to the vent.
Is there not another checkpoint there?
God.
I'm pretty sure.
There is. I guess I missed it. Wow, this is tragic, actually. Unfortunate.
Happy
It's
birthday,
okay,
Claus.
Vane will throw in baseball. It's fine.
I will spend like 10 minutes on baseball.
The 12th great equalizer.
The 12th. Yeah, so talk about equalizers. You're kicking the person behind while they're down, huh?
I apologize. Happy birthday.
It's okay. Yeah, so now I have to do this cop fight because how we typically skip this cop fight is by clipping through a wall, and we can't do that because the collision is fixed. So I just have to beat up all of these cops, unfortunately.
Well, that's very fortunate, but like just not for time.
Not for time because it's slow, but you know,
But it's kind of swag.
it's fine. It's kind of swag. My main problem is we beat up plenty of other cops, so why do I have to beat up those ones too, you know?
Claus, how does it feel to be pushing 30?
Don't say that, man. I'm not 30. I'm
So rude.
Lemmy, I have a question.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Are you going to GDQ?
Yeah, so actually, exclamation HGQ in the chat. Second submission period is open. I'm going. I'm spending, a couple of games to the second submission period. If you guys want more information, like I said, exclamation HGQ in chat. You can also go to gamezonequick.com. There's more information there. You can also submit if you go to your profile. It's going to be super cool. I'm going. I'm going to do
who's
some
going?
things. Oh my god, Claus, it's
Who?
been a while.
Oh my god.
It's weird to see you here. Are you in HGQ?
No. Save that for after, so I can do it during my shoutouts.
To quickly explain, by the way, I've just basically during these score battles, we squeeze in as much rep as we can get. I've done a couple death warps here to speed up things.
God, I'm just now entering into Pyramid. It's so over.
Just quite
Anyways.
routes.
The nice thing about Pyramid is that we have fast fall to our name, so that allows us a lot of movement options by fast falling into the water for faster death warps. To kind of explain how death warps actually work in this game, because it's a bit complicated, and I mean, I have the time anyways. I'm not getting rep from my sprays. That's awkward. Alright, I'm not getting
I just got
some
sent to the
particle on
my
stratosphere on those half pipes.
Yeah, that's a nice thing about half pipes. I think my custom graffiti is actually just not giving me boost, and that's so unlucky. We're gonna come back to death warps because I'm doing a trick here known as rep duping. If you quit out to the main menu while spraying graffiti, it will give you the rep as soon as you spray it. So as soon as I complete this minigame, I get the rep. But if I quit out to the main menu before the rep animation begins, I got my game crashed, by the way. That's funny.
It actually
you're
happened,
going to have to restart your screen share and also make
Yeah,
sure
I
your audio
know.
goes through.
Let's see. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I thought they was
this has
lying.
happened every time that I've done this trick. I don't know why. I wish I knew.
Unlucky TBH.
But it's fine. But yeah, rep dupes aren't great during a modded run, I guess. But yeah, how that works is we quit out before an animation completes. So that allows us to get the rep from a spray multiple times, and it's pretty fast for this spray in particular, given that you don't crash, of course, because it is a pretty valuable spray in the form of an 8. Vane, what's up? How's your run going? Is it
At the end of score battle 2 right now, I'm hoping I can get the score here. I messed up the zip at the beginning of it a little bit, but I think I'm fine. We have plenty of time. These corkscrew rails here just have a ton of hard corners hidden in them, so you can just kind of ignore it, having to win the actual score battle at the beginning and just kind of save it for the end. Because you just get so much score. As you can see there, I had like 20k and ended it with like 175k.
You totally did not start your screen share.
I totally didn't, but I have a race to win.
Okay, that's
Sorry.
fine. It's okay.
Don't have to see the other perspective. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm watching the winner anyways. It's okay.
Winner POV.
Yeah, I messed up the zip and scored by 1, so it is kind of over. I think. But it's fine. I have a backup.
I am one with the
It's because Vayne has faster loading times than you, so it's okay.
So true.
Yeah, hardware advantage.
Skill difference, actually.
Wow.
I paid GDQ staff for a better computer right before this race.
Thank God. Wait. What?
Huh?
That was me. I paid for a better computer.
Did you pay for
I got
no
scammed.
internet?
I think something with the script went wrong here.
Yeah, I was supposed to win.
Yeah,
Something's not lining up.
If you guys didn't know, for all GDQ hotfixes, there is a script. And we never deviate from it. Never ever.
Management bad.
Everything you know is a lie, Smile.
Disclaimer, there is no script. Usually people don't
This
know
is a
anything
joke,
that happens
Smile.
ever. I will never make jokes ever again.
Thank you.
Been waiting.
Quite the important change. Anyways, I'm in the race now. I'm gonna try to do the stats warp, and it's gonna fail because I didn't set it properly. But I'm all the way over here now.
I'm
That's
also
really
doing
cool.
some death warp setting during this crew battle.
gonna
Spoiler
lose the
alert,
race.
there's a boss battle up here at this very top level. We just set a death warp here, and then we just kind of do everything.
Yeah. Wow, Vayne is like a whole pyramid ahead of me. This is so tragic.
You're so fine.
God, Nightmare 2 really was a nightmare. That's right.
How about
That's okay.
I'll try to hit a couple baseballs. How about that?
Let's go.
Also, hard corners going with the speed being uncapped here. They just continue to give you speed.
Oh my God, I can't even hit a Carson. My whole flow is just.
I didn't hit a
cooked.
Carson either. Shout out to Carson.
okay.
Hit
Shout out to
Carson.
Kit Carson, the first person to kill all 6 of these cops in one run, or in one trick jump.
His efforts will not be forgotten.
Forever immortalized in the story of Rush Cyberfunk.
They're definitely
The goat.
they're definitely going to get mentioned in the summoning salt video.
Anyways. Yeah, so Vayne, do you want to go ahead and explain baseball since I'm sure you're there already?
I'm about to do the boss fight.
Oh, okay, thank God.
And I'm gonna have to explain something for the second phase of the boss fight, which is very funny. How
Yeah.
we go about doing it. Basically,
true.
the premise of this first phase is that you're hitting some discs back at DJ Cyber. I guess we never really talked about DJ Cyber. Huh?
He's a bad guy. That's all you really need to know.
I am failing miserably at DJ Cyber, but it's okay. Hit the disc
My
back at
chance.
him. Hit him.
Oh my God, of course I missed that zip. Lucky. It's fine.
Oh my
So,
God,
for-
I can't control my speed.
Yeah, talk about it. Movement
Cyber
Plus
a lot
is
harder.
really hard
Right.
to actually
So,
control your speed in.
We're gonna get a quick hit here, and then get into a jumping attack position, get next to him, and we're gonna pause a couple times to wait out his invincibility frames that he has because they persist through the pause menu. So when you unpause, you can just hit him immediately after. It's a little funny. This powerful guy just beaten out by some pause.
That's like in Mega Man.
This is true, except I haven't played Mega Man.
Guy
so I don't
who's
know.
only seen Mega Man before, that's like Mega Man. Dang.
Okay, and aforementioned baseball.
Yeah,
The
let's go,
idea
baseball.
here, I'll pause here to explain it. I'll let you do some catching up. But we have this giant
thank
propeller
God.
here, and the idea is that when we stand in a specific spot and look at a specific spot, as you can see, it's going to be unloaded. And
I know that.
the whole process here is that we're gonna flick here. As you can see, it respawns the propeller, and it's gonna launch us to try, and we're gonna try and use that to get to the end of the dream. Sometimes you get hit all the way there. But usually there's this air
He's gonna
vent
hit a
we
grand
that'll
slam on his
propel
first
us.
try, isn't it?
I could.
Isn't he?
I got a nothing burger hit. Actually.
That was
Thank
definitely
God.
foul.
That was
also,
a foul
like-
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah, you get it.
We have dedicated like bases as well. It's a really well thought out trick. I'm in the helicopter fight. I have some catching up to do. I messed up my rep route because of how Score Battle 1 went. But thankfully, that gives time for Vayne to kind of just hit baseball without any worry.
I'm trying to go for cricket. It didn't work.
I know cricket exists. I have no idea how that even...
I don't think anyone.
I don't know if it actually
POC
works in Movie Plus. I haven't tested, but basically they were using a zip storage to kind of launch ourselves. I got stopped. But
I believe Lemmy was talking about the actual sport.
Oh, I was talking about both.
Don't care.
Oh, understandable. I have no idea how. Don't care, Smile. Don't care didn't ask, plus you're losing.
Wait, is cricket the one where you hit the ball and you like run back and forth over and over again?
You're asking two Americans, I believe. We ain't know. Give it out.
Alright.
Burning Brits in chat. Don't tell us. We don't care.
That's real. British people love you?
You're
no, I don't
fake.
actually.
You guys and your fake sports and food and everything. I'm sorry. Are the British mods in chat gonna yell at me now?
I think that's how that works.
That
Normally
would
by
make
this point I
sense.
would just do the dream normally, but I want to make it interesting.
Yeah, see?
Farming some boost here, because you need to do it.
I have
Sure,
70
jump up
seconds left in the crew battle. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it a stack.
Also, fun fact, I'm doing this on keyboard and mouse, because I find it easier.
Yeah, we have a few setups for baseball. I believe most people do it keyboard mouse. Shout out to
There we go.
Bites, who does not do that. I have a feeling he hit it. Did he hit it, Lenny?
I don't know what it's supposed to look
pretty
like.
Much. Pretty much. I got like a
Okay,
bit of a
awesome.
weird one, but that was a grand slam.
Yeah.
Should I do another
You're
one?
Really... if
another
you
one?
want to. It took you a bit. I'm not gonna pressure you, but
I'll type in
keep
chat.
going. I'm. Oh shit! I already did this for.
It's fine. It's fine. You're good.
unlucky.
Okay. Apologies to those who wanted some more baseball action.
It's okay. I'm not a fan of baseball, so it doesn't matter to me.
Alright. And now, I was gonna say we are not on the final chapter. I am on the final chapter. Smile.
I hope Latch messes you up really badly here.
I've come to adapt.
No, what's the point?
We're gonna come up on probably the biggest time save of the run called Up Dog. What is Up Dog?
What's up, dog?
What is up, dog?
Wait, no, there's already been a clip like this. Oh,
Basically the
How recent?
Risk of Rain 2, the second show, or second show.
No. We can't have two up dogs in the same Hotfix show. We gotta cancel it. Get my Hotfix show on air now. I can explain up
sorry.
dog. It's fine.
Okay.
Goodbye, DJ Cyber. Yeah, so Updog is a trick that saves 20 minutes. It skips the entirety of Chapter 5. So Chapter 5 has you face off against Futurism, which is DJ Cyber's crew, actually. And DJ Cyber and Futurism will go against you in Matan. Thankfully, we have a skip to skip all of it because Matan sucks. I also messed up the second phase pause buffer trick.
I have hit Up Dog.
Did my game crash again? I can't do anything. Hello? Oh no, I'm good. My pause screen is just taking forever. I don't know why.
Alright, we are now final boss.
And it didn't even work.
Foe, big worm fella.
Yeah, so I saw a runner one time who said, I'm going to go final boss mode, and then pulled out the final boss.
Shut up.
Oh my god. Okay.
Anyways,
He's got five arms we need to take off. You can count them with me, chat, if you would so please. I can't take off any right now because it's being kind of a meanie and doing turrets. Because I've messed up the cycle.
But yeah, Updog is a skip that puts us at the very end of the game, literally the final boss. The way that it works is that the trigger to start the kind of chase sequence before the final boss at the very end of Matan just exists because the devs probably thought that we wouldn't be able to get there. They were wrong.
Alright, four.
Well, I almost hit a pretty decent baseball. I almost hit a double, but then I missed.
Actually, no, that's three. I miscounted. I'm a
Vayne
big
can't
liar.
count. I can't do math. You can't count. Together, we will stop world hunger. I think.
That's real.
Alright, there's 4. There's 5.
man.
Time's coming up soon. I'm just gonna do this last hit here, and that's.
I am stuck on baseball.
GG's.
Congrats, Vane. I will. I'll go for baseball one more time since I got the bad respawn. I didn't think I would because I did hit the ground, and I wanted to go for the normal dream just to not, keep us stuck in baseball land more. But yeah, this trick is hard, and this game is hard. I got
Baseball
rolled by
is very
ball,
hard.
dream, which is unfortunate. That was the only thing that really went wrong, except for like that was a weird hit. Except for Pyramid honestly went pretty well, except for like the crash. But,
The what? The
What are you talking about?
yeah.
I don't know. Jimmy.
I see. Lemmy, how much did you pay Vane for that one?
You don't want to know. It is
I
in the
didn't
4
literally
digits.
Ask. Oh my god, I'm getting owned by the windmill. What's the point? Vane, what was Vane's final time in RTA?
It was a 50-41.
Oh, that's actually not super far off PB then. With 2
it
minutes
was,
stalled in
49-18
baseball.
IGT.
Let's go. I don't have my IGT runners going because our timer going because they didn't start. We removed loads from this game, so
Yeah. Very nice. Very nice.
oh no, I missed. Goodbye. Dead. Oh, I'm all the way back here. What?
Why are you all the way back
Why?
here?
I don't know. Dream respawns in this game have not been treating me well today. I see.
You've been, as the kids say, bullied.
A little bit, but that's okay. It just goes to show how
this is
hard
the game's
this game is.
phantom tax.
Shut up.
Don't
what a-
say that.
Oh, saved.
Did you hit it?
Oh no.
Now the BRC
Where
community will
am I,
never play
bro?
Fortnite with me.
Here, I'll play. Here,
Thank
I'll
God.
play out the ending sequence here. I'll get something going on my screen.
I got another. I tried to recover that fall, but it did not work. That's okay though. Vane, by the way, if you want to go ahead and give any shout-outs, as I'm getting rolled by another dream. Who would have guessed? I didn't practice today. I kind of deserve this one, actually. I did just ask people to play bingo all day, so...
That's
You
kind of
hate
hype though.
practice.
BRC bingo's hype. Coming soon
That's
to
true,
a Hotfix
actually.
near you.
Shout out just BRC speedrunning community. I
Gonna
don't
lose
know.
it.
CBC. I know you guys are watching. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna do Lemmy's job for him. Where can people find you? On Twitch and the social medias or whatever.
On Twitch, twitch.tv/VaneLOL. I'm not a League of Legends player. Did not
Not
think
yet.
about that. Twitter at it's Vane, no spaces. YouTube, just Vane.
Let's go.
YouTube.com/VaneJudy. Unfortunately, I
go.
have to say that,
That's real.
but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Anyways.
Yeah, that's about it. I've got
Congrats on winning.
I just got this final ending sequence going.
I got Vane jump scared, but in hideout. I don't know why you're standing in the Matan exit. I guess it's worth noting we can get to Matan earlier, but because of the early Matan clip we did, typically that little hideout like hallway thing would not be marked, but it is. Oh my god! I can't.
What is happening?
I was trying to get on top of the wall run or the billboard for Updog, and then I got too much speed, so I got kind of owned a little bit. We kind of mentioned it some throughout the run, but Movements Plus can actually go a little bit too fast sometimes. No.
Oh yeah.
So it can be like impossible to control, but it's really fun when you kind of enter that flow state and start to really game.
I
Oh my God.
need to run Movement Plus.
You do. You need to run this game.
I do need
That's
to run this
true.
game.
He doesn't.
Everyone's
own
been
it,
telling me to run this game, and I'm like, I won't. And then now I think I will.
but only Movement Plus, right?
Only Movement Plus, literally.
Only Movement
That's
Plus.
valid.
That's valid. Yeah, so it's also worth noting, we kind of talked about it some. Wow, that turn just did not send me in the right place. Into the corner. Let's go. We talked about it some a little bit, but you actually fall a little bit faster in Movement Plus too. So he's hitting like mad gritty. Actually, that's kind of sick. It makes up dog actually a lot harder compared to vanilla any percent. Oh my god. So it's hard. I'm trying to do this setup with my skateboard where I get on my skateboard, and that can sometimes give you a little jump and give you some extra height. It isn't working. And okay. You want to hit those vents and get launched up to the trigger. It's fine. Copium.
I've never seen anyone cope so hard.
I've been rolling up this run to where I'm kind of just accepting it at this point. Anyways, we have successfully hit the trigger. Thank God. That's up, dog. I just have foe now. We just explained this trick. Do we really need to explain it again? At least I'm going into foe with full boost. So true. But yeah, foe here has a pretty nice setup, thankfully, so hopefully he won't go too wrong unless Movement Plus curses me once more.
Save
which
me,
wouldn't be
Limey.
surprising. Limey,
Save me, Limey.
Why did you get me to do a hotfix at 1:22 in the morning for me?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
It's not my birthday
Happy birthday
anymore.
from GDQ to
Anymore,
you.
yeah.
We wish it was our birthday so we can party too. Hey.
Happy birthday!
It wasn't even my birthday when we started. I'm getting owned by Movement Plus. Who would have guessed? Ah, pain.
You had too good of a day
What
today.
did I do?
Oh my god.
Also, we were talking about this.
Oh, yeah.
We were talking about this earlier before like the show went live, but like I do see what you mean with your haircut. I was looking at the stream.
Wow.
Oh my god. Wow. Happy
That's
birthday.
true.
Oh my god.
Happy birthday.
Hey, I'm not the one who said it. I just agreed. Okay.
Everyone hates me today. What the hell? It wasn't even technically my birthday when we started this, I think. So
It's
you know,
fine.
I think
It's
you're
still your
all
birthday in
wishing
my
some
time zone.
random dude. I guess that's fair. You guys are both PS2 years, so it like kind of counts. Poe is also going terribly, terribly wrong. He's deciding to gun me down. That's great.
He's a big meaty head.
Yeah. Well, hopefully at least we got to show both sides of the Movement Plus experience, being
Yeah.
absolutely rolled and playing pretty good. So
It's hard.
It was still very impressive. It was just, it looks hard, and I can tell. I like know that it is just.
It's
hard.
going back to what Claus was saying earlier. It
Anyways,
can be very hard to
time.
control yourself. Nice.
yeah, I am done now. Yippee!
Woohoo!
If you want to finish your sentence, Vane.
My game crashed. Actually, fun fact.
Awesome. This has gone
really cool.
perfectly with no flaws. Actually.
This is like just the experience of playing mods on PC games. we had like 2 crashes, I think, in the last showcase. We had 3 here, right? I don't know.
It's fine.
Very cool.
Um,
I'm just gonna open my game back up just cause.
Yeah,
for
I'm in
fun.
the credit sequence. It's fine. But yeah, that was Movement Plus. You got to see kind of both sides of the spectrum of Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. One person played pretty well. One person got rolled by 2 Dreams and Updog and Foe. So
Just blame it on
that's how
Unity.
this game goes.
Honestly.
Yeah, that's Unity.
Yeah, it is Unity's fault. This game was made in Unity, and I got owned by Unity. And the soft lock in Chapter 3 too, with the funny cutscene. Lesson learned, I guess. But yeah, just some quick shoutouts from me, I guess, to wrap us up. Bomb Rush Cyberfunk community is awesome. Come join us. We have a lot of fun and exciting things going on. Any percent is being pushed currently to sub 50 time by the top players. Vane is in those top players. Very capable of sub 50 Vane. Trust me, smile. So once that happens, that's going to be pretty huge, pretty exciting. That's like one of the last minute barriers that we are even sure is possible. 48 is technically possible. It's not happening. At least I'm going to
Not if I have anything to say about it. I love it.
Something Salt's gonna clip the hell out of you.
Oh god, great. We have a randomizer that is fully playable right now that is being developed. Shout out to Trev TRPG Draws for developing that. We have a bingo going on that is currently being worked on as well. Shout out to Ninja Cookie. I've done a lot of work on that, and I've been playing it a lot as well. It's pretty fun. It's pretty awesome. If this looked fun to you, come join our community. We have a lot of great people in there who will welcome you with pretty open arms. A lot of people started with this game as their first speed run. One of them is with us tonight.
That's real.
So, you know, they will show you the ropes. It's a fun time. So definitely come check this game out. And
yeah, big vouch for the community. I don't even own the game, and the community is super cool. And I'm trying to play Fortnite with them, but no one's said anything. So
everyone's off our Fortnite grand. We've lit the squad down. I'm sorry.
I basically did the BRC shout out how I wanted to do it, except I didn't know what to say. So just imagine I said what it said.
Vane said everything that I just said.
Exactly.
Here's my actual shoutouts. You can find me over at twitch.tv/shovelclaws, YouTube shovelclaws, Twitter shovelclaws, Blue Sky shovelclaws. Are you seeing a theme here? My username's pretty straightforward.
Oh my god, Claus, it's been a while though. Are you going to GDQ? Did you get into anything?
I am
good
going
question.
to GDQ. And I have a run-in, Spark the Electric Jester 3, Friday morning at 7:25 a.m. EST.
Yippee!
GamesDoneQuick.com/schedule. Spark the Electric Jester 3 is my favorite game of all time, and I love that game. I'll play it a lot better than I did tonight. Don't worry about it. You will be watching. Brain, I'm controlling your brain. You will be watching Spark the Electric Jester 3
You watch Spark 3.
Friday morning at 7:25 a.m. It's right before Undertale, so you can watch that right into Undertale, because everyone's going to be watching Undertale. That's going to be cool. But yeah, really excited to show that off. It's like my baby, so, you know, it's pretty cool. But yeah, I'll be there in person. It's going to be cool.
Weird looking baby.
The music's faded out. Weird looking baby. So true. Anyways, that's it from me. Smile. I talk a lot, so, you know.
Yeah, you usually do, but
nothing.
I will not make fun of you for talking a lot this time, Claus.
Wow.
This time.
First time. This time.
But yeah, if you guys thought the show was good, you know, consider dropping a sub, dropping a gift sub, dropping a prime sub even. At prime sub.
Any
emoji.
primers?
Any primers? Yeah.
Any primers?
Stop doing my job. You know, we're live literally every day. Tomorrow we're gonna have a showcase of a bunch of Canadian speedrunners. It's gonna be a few hours long. It's gonna be super chill. It's gonna be super fun. So come back tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, I think it is. It's gonna be super chill. But yeah, Parallel Universe is done. That's it. Go home, and if you're already home, stick around for the raid.